hair, fake beard. Aaron just turned up. As Scott passed out, his wigs blew off. Oh God! So I'm using Gorilla Glue lately.
I've only just realised that I can't actually see any comments that have been left on YouTube. Is that just the way it works?
Yeah.
You can see them on StreamYard, but
Yeah.
I have our laptop and the phone camera. Hello, hello, hello. Can you all see us? Can you all hear us? And all the rest of it? Please let us know down in the comment. Steve's hair's on point. Steve is the reason we're late because he was literally getting the shampoo out, getting Steve's shampoo and conditioner, give it a good wash. I was a little bit late because I was applying the fake beard. And Aaron's wife missed with the lipstick and got his hair instead of the lips.
Yeah. Just wait for the next show, Scott. Just wait.
If you do it in red, then that'd be awesome. Scott's inverts red.
It was that red, but it's faded after washing.
Yeah, Arsenal.
No, I got a few things in the pipeline. Just wait.
Apparently, mine looks rather neat tonight, according to Tarantula Rookie. It's a new oil I'm using. It's these hair care products. I'm using them on the beard, and it's going wow.
You just need a pair of beard straighteners now.
Oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Massive hello to everybody in the chat. Hi, and thank you for joining us. Tonight is literally one of the most special lives we've ever done on Scott's Inverts. Steve-O, do you want to just tell everybody who you are and what you are? And
a couple might know me anyway, but I'm Steve. I'm from Tarantula Static Enclosures. Known Scott for about 3 years, whatever, over 3 years now. Much love, Dave. Basically, I do and crazy tarantula enclosures, and all of you probably know this because I'm always active on Facebook and stuff. But today, me and Scott and everybody, we're gonna go for all the prizes for one, because none of you lot know the prizes. And but right, let me skip back. Right, so first of all, I'm building.
I love putting Steve on the spot. It's just like
this is me on my videos. Yeah. Comment down below.
Chris has been a channel member for 6 months. Thank you, Chris. And Happy Ants just called me AW because he's been a channel member for 16 months. Thank you guys so much. That just popped up. So
right, let's get back. Right, so we're building the Stranger Things enclosure. That's going to be auctioned off as soon as it's done. I'm not sure whether we're going to do raffle tickets or auction, probably raffle tickets or whatever. But the good thing is, this guy there is going to the Bristol show. So if anyone wins this enclosure, it will be able to be picked up by this dude here. He's kindly said that he will take it to the Bristol show rather than you come to me. Now, I can't post this thing because it's going to
not make it to the Bristol show if it's that good.
Yeah.
I can always take the slider for it to the Bristol show as well as.
So once it's done, this is probably going to be one of my most complex, and I've put 18 hours into this thing. Yeah, so it is really a labour of love. So whoever gets this, I'm going to be jealous because at the minute I want to keep it. But one of you lucky guys, if we raffle it off, you could win it for £1. I mean, you can't buy an Exoterra for that without it.
I don't know. Chris will give it a good try.
That Chris is Chris Zoo on wheels. He's in a WhatsApp chat with me, Aaron, and Steve, and he is absolutely crazy for Exoterras. Absolutely crazy. But
I think that's an understatement.
Have you seen this enclosure that Steve is building? It is just like, my word, I want it, and I'm going to be so jealous if somebody else wins it. Oh, he's going to go fetch it. Aaron, so what's your background then, fella?
Well, in what sense? I've been keeping tarantulas for probably about, and other inverts about 6-7 years now. I think I started 6-7 years ago, and I had to sell up because of living situations. And then when I got my wife, a friend of mine decided to send his collection to me, and she wasn't best impressed, to say the least. So I moved them on, and it happened to be Steve that took them off of me. So from there, I met Steve, and Steve was like, "Oh, I build enclosures, and this is what I do." And yeah, from there, I kind of divoted out of the hobby for a little while. I kept one spider that whole time that she gave me just about enough permission for, and that was a Grammostola pulchra, which unfortunately molted out and a male, which was a bit gutting. But hey ho. And then yeah, started chatting to Steve, got back into the hobby, started doing a bit of breeding. Had a couple of Versi sacks, now sitting on a Darlingi stack, so it's a nice little start. But yeah, just keeping it up with Steve.
Creepy and Crawley UK have just donated a tenner onto the chat. Thank you so much.
Absolutely brilliant.
If somebody could drop Creepy and Crawley UK's website address into the comments, that would be absolutely awesome.
All right, can you do widescreen on this, Scott?
Hold on, let's make Steve big O. You'll probably get Mowgli Mug first.
Oh.
And then I have to swap you over. There we go. That Steve's hair's a wig, by the way. It's a wig.
How we are so far.
It's from a giant My Little Pony, I tell you.
Thank you, Alan. Yeah, no swearing before 9 p.m. Just purely because we have minors watching. Come 9 p.m. you can swear. I want it. I've told you this from the start. Don't put it on the raffle. I want it.
But on the plus side, Steve is doing a mini Stranger Things build as well, but we need to convince him to get a 3D printed Demigorgon.
No, I want the big one. I don't want no little thing. I want that one.
The little one comes with a goodie bag.
Illuminatus says it's incredible. Vivian Vixen says I'm so jealous. Tony says looks sick. Sophie says I want it so bad. Grinless Creature says it looks awesome. He's got perfect hair. It's a wig. It's false. I've got here to go with the fake wig. I want that one. Have you started painting it, Steve? Sizes and everything, Scott says Gemma. Thank you, Gemma. My missus would probably argue that fact, you know. We'll just leave that where it is until after 9 p.m. Scott's beard is a rusty Brillo pad. It started off. Steve, so fingers crossed, you know, a lot of money comes from this. Where's it going?
We done it last year, and we done a Friday the 13th one. We've done it for the National Autistic Society. So this one, I'm keeping local to myself. There's a local school down the road, and they're building a sensory garden for all the special kids. Now, what I've had a bit of a calculation, and the extra money, because I need a certain amount of money. If we can raise the extra money, just round the side, they're going to do, as part of it, like a bereavement garden as well for the kids who lost parents, grandparents, or whatever. So the two will be sort of connected. It's a nice, quiet place for people to go and contemplate life. But for the special needs kids, when it gets a little bit too crazy, they go there and, like, you know, chill out a bit. So I think it's like a double whammy, really. But the amount of prizes that come through, it is actually, it's 3 times bigger than last year.
Before we get to the prizes, Steve, are you all right kind of saying why have you chosen the Autistic Society? Why have you gone down the autism lines?
Well, I mean, you know yourself, Scott. My boy has autism. He's 10 years old. So,
fill up the comments with the blue hearts for autism awareness. That'd be great.
You know, it's all immensely close to my heart. A lot of these kids don't get enough support in schools or whatever. So it's my way of sort of giving a little bit back. You know, because I'm a little bit known in the hobby, I think it's going to be a success.
Do you know-
I hope it's going to be a success, and we can raise that sort of money. And last year blew me away, the amount of support, and this year has actually just taken me back like tenfold. I had to take like a couple of days away from everything to try and like contemplate the generosity from. It's pretty much nearly every single retailer in the UK is in on this. Plus friends, breeders. It's a bit insane, really.
I think a sensory garden. I mean, we obviously our Leo's autistic, but when he finds something that keeps him quiet, keeps him occupied, but he's fascinated by, it's like you get 5 minutes to breathe as a parent, don't you? You can literally go until the next thing happens. But for those couple of minutes, it's just like people don't understand unless like you're affected by autism how special those moments really are.
Yeah, well, we a shocker today, really, because he's mad into bees and learning about bees and everything at the minute. And there was a bee in a spider's web. So he's not so keen on spiders at the minute.
Just going to say a quick hello to Richard's Aquatics. Hi Gemma, hi Vanessa, hey Jamie Holmesu, hi Craig, hi Jackie, hi Michael, hi Lupang, hi Mark the Spider Guy. They're just the ones that are up on screen at the moment. I'll just keep doing it throughout the night, and hopefully we'll be covered everybody by the end of that. How old's your lad now?
My lad's 10 years old. He's just turned 10.
We had...
he's got one more year at this school, but we're looking at like a special school for the year after. We're into secondary and stuff. I don't think mainstream will have what he needs, really.
Leo's off to the Umbrella Academy. That's where he's going. we had Layla. We got Layla. She had an award from school. Well, she managed to get 2. So she, my 14-year-old, soon has autism, is amazing, says the home zoo. So it affects so many of us. But yeah, Layla had an award ceremony, which we went to. Loads of parents, all the rest of it. Coventry Cathedral. We walked in, and the lady says, "Oh yeah, go sit over there." And I said, "Well, we've got a 3 and a 2-year-old that can be a little bit noisy." And they're like, "That's fine. We like noise." And Leo, our autistic one, just looked at her and just screamed like a cat. Literally, just screamed the house down. And I looked at her and I went, "Okay." Toddled off, and then he's doing his normal thing. He's having his little screams he does. And when everybody starts clapping, he hates it, so he puts his hands over his ears, stuff like that. And then at some points on the flagstones of the cathedral, he just lay down on them with his coat. He put his hood up, and he lay down like this. And I lay next to him. And do you know what? Sydney Stringer School, not one parent turned around and stared at him. Not one person made a nasty comment towards him or anything. It was like the first place where it was just like, wow, nobody batted an eyelid. Couldn't believe it. And I suppose the big aim is that's how the whole of the world is at someday.
Yeah, let's hope, mate. I think it's a lot more common than. I mean, I didn't realise how common it was until obviously Kate was diagnosed and stuff, and then the immensity sort of because of other kids in the school and all that sort of stuff. It just sort of, it's so big nowadays, it's unreal. And it seems like a load of people have I think that's why last year was successful, is because it reaches a lot of people, and a lot of, people are affected by it. If they're not affected personally by it, they know their sister or their aunt or their cousin or whoever who is affected by it all, And it's not a bad thing. It's like it's every day's it's more of a challenge than a chore sort of thing. It's just how is the day going to pan out? And I wouldn't change Tay for the world.
I think, I don't know if it's getting like bigger. It's just like us as parents are no longer having to hide our children indoors and go, oh, we can't take him out because he might make noises. Oh, we can't take him around this person's house because he might scream. When I go around somebody's house, I always make them aware. I never apologise for him, and I've never had a no. But if I do ever have a no, they wouldn't be a friend anymore. Put it that way. But I think because it's becoming socially accepted that we are different, everybody's different, and we all move, walk, talk differently. I think that's a big thing, especially in the last couple of years. It's been easier and easier. I noticed Holmesu said that he had to struggle with their one going through mainstream school. We're pushing at the moment because Leo's 3, so he'll be moving into school soon. And the nurseries with are slowing their reports and stuff like that down a little bit, where we need them done quicker. So we're really pushing to try and get these reports done and literally send him off to the Umbrella Academy or the Avengers or somewhere like that, you know.
I mean, as long as it's not the Sparrow Academy.
Forward from here to there, getting referred to CAMS, to pediatrics, back to CAMS, back to pediatrics, back here, back everywhere. And it is a massive battle, And it shouldn't be like that, really.
I think that whole medical battle is on so many fronts as well. It's not just autism, it's ADHD, there's so many different things, learning difficulties in children and adults. It's ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? And I've been through it recently myself. I dread to think if my son has to go through it. It's crazy having to wait 2 years for something that you shouldn't really have to wait that long to find out.
I got diagnoses when I was 33. So you're telling a fully grown man that he's got this, and this, and I'm already programmed to think, what? No, I ain't. You would have told me that when I was 6 if that was the case. You know, 8 legs, 4 wheels has literally just said the same thing, and it should be like that all over the world, and not just with autism, but for all differences. And we all know Greg is 8 legs and 4 wheels because Greg is actually in a wheelchair, and he is literally one of the biggest ambassadors for the inverts. I think he's absolutely such a nice guy.
Always says hello at the shows.
Always.
Yeah.
Always a smile on his face and a lap full of goodies.
And a highly intelligent individual as well. There's not much he doesn't know when it comes to spiders. Hey, Zach. Hi, Greg. Hey, Cabo. Hi, Michael. Hey, Ants on a Rock. Just sort of say a quick hello to a few more.
All right. How many we got on the live?
There's 43 watching at the moment, which is absolutely amazing. So that support is incredible. What the 43 that are watching, you've got a bit of responsibility, because if you see questions on Facebook or Instagram that are being asked about, you know, prizes and such like, you already know. So your support there will help Steve out no end. Because he does get a lot of messages. Trust me, it's surprising once you put yourself in the public eye. You get flooded.
Yeah, it be like me posting that the raffle's going to go on a Saturday morning or whatever. Share it. Yeah, if you got a mate who might be interested, tag him in. All the tickets are going to be £1. We're going to go through the prizes in a little while, whatever, but absolutely every single one is worth winning.
So, Steve,
the prize, we did a giveaway right here 3 or 4 weeks ago. The prizes take the mickey out of that giveaway. These prizes are like, what? Whose arm did you twist for these, Steve?
Well, that was because you done like a 5K giveaway and all that malarkey. But I knew, I just done my 5 Versicolor sling giveaway for my 5K. But I knew the charity thing was coming up, so I couldn't really go to Spider Shop or whoever. Right, I'm doing my 5K giveaway, but actually, I need you
need this as well.
That as well. I knew it was the bigger picture for me. So I thought, right, do my little giveaway, which was ended last week. I don't know if Mantis Mum is on there. She won them. Really super pleased. But the good thing about it is she won them, but she's 4 away to mates, which is super awesome. You know, like she's passed on the blessing sort of thing, the win. So that was really, really cool as well. But yeah, I had to consciously think, right, I've got the charity stuff coming up. I need to focus on that rather than my own stupid giveaways.
Quick, massive hello and thank you to Spiders. That is that is Andy who sent over the mature male footage so we could do the simultaneous ammonia care video. So thank you so much, Andy.
I need to know from Andy how the D-dimensionensis is getting on.
Dolicathelli.
Yeah.
Andy is one of the nicest guys I've ever met. We've met up and had a good long wag. So many shows now. He is absolutely a diamond.
What makes me laugh is I've obviously spoken to Andy on here. I've sold him the D-dimensionensis males, and I met him at BTS and still didn't realise that it was him that I'd sold them to in the first place. And I was like, I see a picture the other day and I went, "Are you joking me?" I was like, "It's him."
No, he's such a cool guy.
He's so down to earth and humble.
There is some absolute gems in this hobby, I tell you. When he's come on the lives when we've done open mic nights, and it's literally spiders in the cupboard. Literally, he's just another guy that's just like, look, I keep spiders at home. Boom, that's it.
Yeah, my spiders are in a cupboard next to my son's bedroom.
Yep, or in the son's bedroom.
Well, no, if I put them in his bedroom, I dread to think of how many would end up everywhere, because as soon as I come home from work, he sits there pointing at the tank like, "Pick me up and show me."
That is another battle we've got here, because what's behind me over there, if we open up the kitchen door, you can see it. So I have to be really selective, put wooden stuff over there only, in case our Leo opens the door and decides to throw something in here. So I can't have anything like glass-wise in the front room anymore, because we've got to that stage. If he doesn't like something, he'll throw it. If it's his favourite, if he absolutely adores an object, he'll break it or he'll throw it, which to us, I know that makes no sense to us, but to him, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I've had that fear. When I had those Versi babies, 208 of them potted up on my shelving unit. Little boys got loads of sponge balls. They were flying everywhere. And I'm like, "Oh, no, please don't." It's like 4 hours of my life I'll never get back. Please don't do that again.
Who said that then? For Lunati says, "Mine are too, Mark. No one comes round for a coffee." What was that in reply to? I assume it's like friends being scared of the spiders. My inverts are spilling into the room, says Arona Erotics. That nearly went the wrong way, didn't it? Arona Exotics.
Steve, no idea.
The good thing about the spiders is they don't take up a lot of room. They really don't. If you want quite a few spiders, you don't want things like exoterras, the larger ones, go for dwarf tarantulas. They take up like quarter the size of what one of the larger.
Absolutely stunning dwarf species out there now.
Burinapes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Philippinus, another gorgeous, gorgeous spider. Bright orange, again, another dwarf one.
To be honest, most of the Harpactera are fairly small.
Species Columbia, Davius pentaloris. There's tons. There's literally tons of dwarfs.
Yeah. Or just get loads of greenbelt blues.
If only GBBs were communal, eh, Steve?
Oh mate, it'd be like no one would have Balfouri communals if greenbelt blues are communal.
Have either of you to experience the kind of negativity from friends because you keep tarantulas? Greg says, "I'm a weirdo for keeping tarantulas."
Yeah, but the thing is,
I'm a weirdo with or without tarantulas. It makes no difference.
You know what? I just play it smart. I just don't tell them about it. They come over, they look, and they get that sheer look of horror on their face. But within 5 minutes, they're in the house anyway. They get over it.
That is an amazing comment. Your friends are weird for not keeping tarantulas, Craig. Zach says, and a few friends are scared to come in. I said it before and I'll say it again. My best mate was terrified of tarantulas. He'd come to the front door. He would never come in the kitchen. His surname's Marshall, and I ended up getting a Marshelli. And I said, "Look, I've got a spider that's actually named after you." And he kind of went, "Huh?" And he had a look from a distance, and now he'll come in and he'll check out everything. And that was over the course of like just 3 or 4 months of kind of exposure therapy, if you like. But you know, he'll come in and he'll check everything out. He's got 2 snakes now that he has at his house. Before I got the spiders and before he come round and everything, there would have been no chance, not a hope in hell's chance of this guy keeping anything other than dogs. So for the fact that he's got snakes was like a massive step forward.
Do you not think that for a lot of people, without even realising it, that the fear of spiders and stuff is more of a mental block than anything? And once they get over that mental block and actually see them in person in an enclosure, it just kind of fades away a bit.
I said it again, and I said it before, and I'll say it again. It's inbuilt because when you're a child, you grow up with your mum reaching for a slipper because there's a spider in the house. There's films where it's always like, spiders are always looked at negatively. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, So try and turn it into a positive when people are already programmed to think that they're negative. It is really difficult. But when you show somebody like, this is a P Metallica, and they see the blue.
Oh, massive. Yeah. Always the first thing to show.
I don't know what it is about blue, but if you show somebody that's like a bit wary of spiders, a blue tarantula, or green bottle blue as well as.
I think Verti's another one.
Versus cobalt blue. They always tend to like literally raise an eyebrow and go, actually, that's quite nice. So it's always those blue spiders. I don't know why. But even at work, you mention spiders and they're like, what? And then eventually they come and go, do you know anywhere where I can get a scorpion from, Scott? And you go, yeah, I do actually. Yeah, go or go to this website or that website. Yeah, it's happened.
I'll be down later.
Ellie's on her way. She's just been on the phone.
Oh.
We had a paramedic come to treat my son. Refused to come in and treated him outside, says Mark the Spider Guy. Wow. That's
a bit expensive.
I am shocked because, paramedics, firemen, police, if they come into a shop, we all move out of the way for them so they can get to the front of the queue and all sorts. And I hold them in so much respect, but that is just literally just took my breath away. We've had the ambulance staff come out to this house 2 or 3 times in the last couple of months because of Leo, and they've never batted an eyelid. Aaron's just asking his wife if he knows where Steve gets his shampoo from.
No, I'm trying to convince her to come sit on the swing chair, but she's like, no, because she thinks she'll be seen. But you can literally just see the outside of my arms, and that's it.
Anyway,
if anybody's affected by autism in the chat or mental health, if you could just put up the blue heart, because there could be somebody watching that might want to know that it's a bit bigger than what they think. That'd be awesome. Steve W. I prefer to treat patients on the ambulance, says Steve. Scott, where do you buy your fake beards?
My missus has got a couple of them in her bedroom drawer.
Aaron's missus, she sells them.
Talking about like spider films. Yeah, I know it. I remember when Arachnophobia came out.
That was a brilliant film.
Yeah, but I was working as an usher in a cinema back then and I was a bit of an evil usher. But I knew because I'd watched it about 15 times, you knew every single jump scare bit. So I'd get hands full of Skittles and launch them into the crowd. these people freaking out and running out of the auditorium is absolutely mind blowing. Well, a big thing when you're 16, isn't it?
I mean, with Layla being at school, she had an entomological day. So she come back and she says, "Oh, the teachers want me to be an entomologist." And I said, "Why?" And she explained this science couple of days that they're having, and somebody had brought some different inverts in, some mantis and some hissing cockroaches. So Layla was holding them all and telling the lady what they all were and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
You know, that type of education at home, you can't get unless you keep all this lot, can you?
Nope.
Sophie's staying a bit quiet. She says, "Don't worry, Sophie." Hey, Leah. Oh, Michael Taylor is nipping. He's going. He takes the dog for a walk about this time, so he's just off taking the dog.
I'm just waiting to be told that I've got to go home yet.
Hey, Vanessa. Hi, Diana. Hey, Stallion. Hey, Osman. Hey, Jackie. Hi, the other Russell. Just sort of say a quick hello to a few more that I might not have said hello to earlier.
I got Vivian Vixen pop up. If you're not following her on Instagram, please follow her. She is absolutely awesome.
Oh, I second that one there, Steve. I've spoken to her a few times.
Yeah,
what is
what on my Instagram is unbelievable. Check her out on Instagram. She is an absolute diamond.
What is her name on Instagram?
Same as.
If one of the moderators could just go and get Vivian Vixen's Instagram and drop it into the comments, I will be eternally grateful.
Can I get a plug and all, please?
And then when that happens, just pop over and go and hit the follow. Aaron, the boy who has autism. Hi, Aaron. Hope you're well. Aaron runs a brilliant channel as well. He's got some amazing creatures. Chris's Zoo on Wheels has just put her Instagram account in there twice. Thank you, Chris. Shout out to the moderators. They literally they do such a good job. I can see the odd swear word comes up every now and again, and it's deleted every time. Yeah, I got some really nice people as mods, man.
So come on then, Steve and Scott. Are we going to get these prizes announced? I'm eager to know what's been in there.
Unfortunately, there's a Stranger Things Exoterra which Steve's pulled out now. He's sending it my way. I'll come pick it up after this, after the live, Steve. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Scott's going to sit there and wait for you to finish it so that he knows it's going the right way.
Yeah.
Oh man, just look behind him. It's always going to go the right way. What Steve does. I'm like, yeah, I'll just leave the back of mine glass. You know what I mean?
I get pictures. I'm like, you're right, Steve. What are you up to these days? Not much. Work's quiet. I went, really? He went, yeah. Look what I've done. And there's like 5 cabin hides just sat there on his workbench. I'm like, really?
Well, you've got to do stuff when you ain't busy at work, ain't you?
Oh, definitely.
Just been sent that. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Sort of.
What that says from Tim, it says, teach your kids to love tarantulas and scorpions. They will never have money for drugs. It is true. If you get your kids into a hobby, then instead of going out on the lash on a Friday, they'll be like, "Oh no, I can't spend £100 on the pub. I want to buy a P Metallica." Where's the list, Steve-O?
I got a message yesterday saying, "Do you want to buy a P Metallica adult female?"
I've got what? This thing's just over a year old, and it's about the same size as my hand. So I'm guessing it's male.
Yeah.
So give that another year, and it's going to hook out in the next 12 months, I would think. So if you do get a female, you're more than happy to try them.
They are one of the most pain in the backside spiders to get to drop, from what I've spoken to a few people.
I did mine last time, waited 6 months, ran her through the seasons just for her to literally molt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So the list of prizes are just...
Male. And he was lucky with it. They were supposed to be a proper nightmare. But yeah, I think he only got 20 odd slings out of it.
What was that?
Low hands.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're not easy at all.
My 13-year-old spent all his birthday money on inverts.
Think of worse things.
Hi, Ellie.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Steve. Hi, Aaron.
You're right.
Hi, everybody in chat.
This list, Steve, is massive.
Yeah.
Steve, why have you not sent me this updated list?
I think there's still.
Do you get Steve's special pictures as well, Aaron?
I don't want to say, it's not 9 o'clock.
You see.
Hi, everybody.
I'm lucky. I live like 5 minutes from Steve, so I have a better chance of robbing his tanks than anybody.
As long as you don't rob the Stranger Things one, we'll remain friends, Aaron.
It's fine. We'll sort something out, Scott. Don't panic.
Just look, we've got a van, yeah? I don't mind helping you collect the other ones, as long as I end up with that Stranger Things one. I'm
bringing it to Bristol, so you'll have to sweet talk me a little bit.
It's before 9 o'clock, so I can't say anything to that.
I'm just waiting. I can just see Aaron. I rock up to Bristol, and there's Scott scoping out for my car. Where is it? I can see it somewhere. Obviously, I'll be up the night before, because obviously I'm working with Tim on Creatures of the North. So I'm helping out the night before with them. So I'll be there prior, which would be nice. It's a bit of a three and a bit hour journey for me. So,
are you staying at the hotel with them in Cov in October?
In October?
Yeah,
not sure yet. I'll have to find that one out at a later date. But Tim was telling me how they stayed in Binley, and Binley Mega Chippy wasn't open.
Binley Mega Chippy, just it's not what it's cracked up to be. It's literally a low pipe. We won't use it. It's literally like, I tried it once and it was like, what the? I'm not having it again. And we don't. It's just not our cup of tea. Let's say. Made to stick MK decals tarantulas. Hey, dude. When he is starting the smaller strange things, Bill, Steve. So Steve and Aaron made to stick MK decal. That you, all three of you are in Milton Keynes.
Yep.
Right. MK decals. If you want some graphics like
he's off again, Aaron.
On it. Check him out on Instagram.
Down, up, left.
Whatever you want. He's absolute diamond. Absolute diamond, mate. I went round there after work today, so he's given me the rest of the vinyl, because this, to hide all the foam around the back and everything, we're going to wrap it all in black, so it looks absolutely pristine, all from every single angle. On the back, it's just going to look awesome.
I've got some decals from MK.
Yeah,
pretty hot, isn't he?
Yeah, it's cool, man. Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah.
Shall we start this list?
Yeah, go on then. Go for it. There's drum roll.
Harkadoke. Are you all right, Ellie?
I'm alive.
That's a good start.
Was your phone call good? That's a yes.
Oh no, the opposite.
Oh. Oh.
If it wasn't one of them calls, I would have cut the call to join, but it was an important call that I had to deal with. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm coming, but I'm going to be late.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah? You sure?
Of course. Scott, when am I not okay? Let's be fair.
All the time.
Unless I'm falling apart.
You're never falling apart.
Do you want me to bust a cap up your ass?
Eddie, are you okay? Okay, yeah. So this list is just massive. So when I stutter and get stuff wrong, just bear with me. Just because it is like, it's a big list. So you have the chance of winning if you take part in this raffle. Is this all for the UK, Steve, or is there anything that's international?
Yeah, it's all for UK. I think I actually looked at my mind. We went to the USA as well. Yeah, I think I cannot actually cope with all that malarkey as well. Trying to get stuff delivered, all that that's just too much for me. Way too much.
So, somebody in the USA won one of my giveaways, right? And it's just a poster, and I must have sent 3 over, and they've not received one yet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I don't know what I can do.
I always get mine on track, so I know when it's arriving.
Send it tracked, yeah, that's a good idea.
While and it cost more. Like I think I spent £54 sending Spider-Man one time, but it got there.
Yeah, the post like shocking.
Huh?
The posting stuff out there is like.
It is shocking, but like I don't know. Me and Spider-Man, we send things back and forth. If she can get it there cheaper than sending shipping, then I will send her the money and she get it there, and vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if she can't get it there, then we just ship it.
Yeah.
So that's what friends is for.
So to start the raffle giveaway prizes, you have got so many. My phone's just
2 seconds, right? Each and every one of these is going to be a separate raffle. Because this list that Scott's going to go through is quite immense. So we have, at the minute, 17 other YouTubers doing live draws for all. To take a little bit of heat off me, I've put the word out there and absolutely everybody has got involved. So they will be doing live draws as well. We've got, obviously, Scott. We've got tons and tons of friends. So what will happen, once we get a date for these live draws, I'll do a video announcing the prize, the date it will be, you can buy tickets on. That evening, you will get notified on Exotic Pets Social Design. That's where all the raffles are going to be. You'll get notified of what YouTube channel will be hosting the live draw. So my bots, it could be Gavin, Impossible Inverts, it could be the Invertarian, it could be loads and loads are really helping me out. So that's the thing. Watch for my channel. This raffle will come up. It will describe what prize, the date, how you can buy tickets. Then on Exotic Pets and Closely Design, if you've not joined the group, please join the group. These tickets sell out so quickly. Last year, some of the tickets sold out within a couple of minutes. It's like absolutely crazy. Once all the tickets are sold, obviously you get notified what channel, do the live draw, and as soon as the person we find out on the live draw who won, I'll out the prize, it gets sent to you straight away. That's how it works. Sorry, Scott.
Did you just say you got low battery? What did you say? Yeah.
No?
No?
No, I said I've got there.
Okie dokie. It's been a long day. And the last couple of hours, in this house have just do you know when everything's boiling over? That just that one day. That's today. Yeah. Luckily, it was all sorted and before the live, but my word. Okay, so the Spider Shop are donating I take it a £50 mystery box.
Yeah.
Can these all these mystery boxes be catered to the individual needs? So if the individual wants new worlds or old worlds, or
so you can go to them, ask for say like new world, old world, or whatever, and they'll usually sort you out.
Awesome. So Spider Shop, £50 mystery box. Spar spiders. Obviously we know Luke really, really well here. 5 random spider slings. The spider provider, again, we know Mark really well. He's awesome. A £30 mystery box. Creepy condos, a custom enclosure.
Yeah, if you're not sure about these creepy condos, she is absolutely awesome. Check her out on Instagram as well, and the stuff there.
Is it custom? Is it? Oh God, hold on. Creepy condos on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Awesome. Invert mansions, £60 enclosure. I think they're quite new to the hobby, aren't they?
Yeah.
They've been doing it about a year and a half.
Bedford.
Some of the stuff they've got going on is pretty nice. The smaller stuff for jumpers, brilliant. They were at BTS, weren't they?
They were at the Bedford show to start last year, when I first spotted them, and I think they've been to every single show since then.
T-World glass enclosure tarantula and £10 mystery gift.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's like a full setup, so you get all your cork bark and everything, plus it's a really nice glass enclosure. Tarantula go in there, and a £10 mystery gift as well.
Yeah, Bradley and Chloe have done pretty well with those. I've seen online. They've sold out of them pretty quickly when they've had them up before.
We have got bug bunks enclosures. Now the bug bunks enclosures do look rather good. We have quite a couple of. We've got Scott's Inverts Army on Facebook group. We've got the WhatsApp chat, which kind of pulls my group and these YouTube groups kind of together, doesn't it? And that bug bunks has been mentioned quite a few times. There seems to be a lot of interest in them.
To be honest, I mean the guy is awesome. He actually printed the Vecna for the Stranger Things enclosure for me as a favour, and he usually uses printed parts on some of his enclosures. So I asked him for a favour. Could you print this up for me? And he was like, yeah, no worries. So he actually done it. He goes, I'm not just going to put enclosures in there as well. So he's got some acrylic enclosures to come up as well into the price store, as well as helping out on that as well. But you can find them on Instagram as well, Facebook, etc., etc.
No. Are we heading off in a minute? All right.
We've got the Tarantula Room new style enclosures.
Yeah. If you've not seen any posts from Tarantula Room recently, they're working on these new style enclosures. So it's brand to get them ready for when the raffles are going. So you could be one of the first to own one of the new Tarantula Room enclosures.
Are these the square ones?
Yeah, they've got front sliding doors.
Yes, I think I've seen them. I've said to myself, I already did the post, I went, I'm not a fan of the round ones. I said, but these look absolutely, mind blowing.
Yeah.
I do like the square ones look on point.
Yeah. Gonna get them ready, then do the raffle. I mean, Chris is an awesome friend. If I've worked his stand at the Kettering show last year. He is an absolute diamond. One of the most honest guys I know.
And then we've got a £50 mystery box from Spider Planet.
ML is absolutely top geezer as well. If you've not seen him at the show, please check out spiderplanet.co.uk. Instagram all down below.
I'm going to put something out there now. We all know who Andrew Smith is and how well known Andrew Smith is for discovering spiders and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
ML is kind of not as well known, but just as an important figure in the tarantula hobby. This guy goes out. He's discovered he's discovered 3 now. Is it three he's found? Or but also he's one of the very few people that is that can legally wild catch CITES as well, isn't he? Don't ask me the rest of it because I don't understand all the paperwork that comes alongside that. But he is literally a very, very important member of the hobby, and he's a brain box. When it comes to spiders, you know, you think we might know a bit of information. He is just another level, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Hey, Royston Scott's beard is fake. Chris has just paid £2 to say that. It's 9 p.m, so we can swear away. If you have got children watching, if they're in the same room, just please bear in mind that we do swear, so it might be a good idea for you to either pop off the live or you know, they watch you let them watch at your risk, basically. We have a £75 mystery box from Creatures from the North. Rad over at Creatures from the North. He's Marmite. You either love him or hate him. I love him. I think he's amazing. He did start off, you know, probably on the wrong foot a couple of years ago, but now we've got in and all the rest of it, and he kind of understands buying and selling and all the rest of it. He is absolutely awesome. I think Stallion has just put 179 away off this. Good luck, guys. Cheers, Anton. But yeah, Rad is a spot on guy. He's never refused to sponsor one of the giveaways, has he?
No.
And then we have Blame the Wife.
That's me.
Who's blame the wife? So, do you want to explain what you've popped on? If one of the mods just go and get Blame the Wife's Instagram link and drop that down into the comments, because it's Aaron, that would be absolutely awesome.
So basically, knowing Steve and his obsession himself with exos for the project, I donated Steve an exo that you don't see very often, the old 20 by 20 by 20 cube exo. And I said to Steve to have it because I want him to auction it off for the whole charity this year. But also to add in with that, I'm going to throw in like a Blame the Wife goodie bag. So you're going to have like your t-shirt, your mug, some other bits, and there might even be some spiders in there as well. Obviously, once we get close to the time and have a bit more of an understanding of what's going on with whoever wins, then we can sort something out.
I didn't know Aaron was Blame the Wife. Said Richard. Lupang and Chris has both put Aaron's Instagram link, which is Blame the Wife, into the comments. Go take 2 seconds. It takes 2 seconds to pop over.
You were asking earlier about obviously getting back into it. She literally turned around to me after ages because I had a snake. I sold her because she was getting aggressive and I've got a little boy, couldn't have that around him. And she literally went, because you haven't got your snake anymore, you can have 2 more spiders. Within 2 days, 4 turned up through the post. And safe to say, she gave up at that point. I'm not going to tell you no more because you're not going to listen. I went, exactly. So I blame her because she said, yeah, whatever.
The spare room on Instagram, again, if somebody could put her link into the comments, that'd be awesome. £30 Spider Shop voucher, jumping spider and t-shirt.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's an awesome prize.
Fiona's always getting in there and helping people out. She's fantastic.
So it's a £30 Spider Shop voucher, a jumping spider, and a t-shirt from the spare room. That's awesome. Again, if one of the moderators could just drop in the spare room's Instagram, that would be absolutely awesome. And again, it only takes 2 seconds just to give him a quick follow. I think Chris is who's on that one. He's done it. Creepy and Crawley, UK. They've got a website address, haven't they?
I've got an Instagram. I don't know.
They've got Instagram. I thought they had website, shop, and all the rest of
They
it.
might do. I haven't seen that, but
Ramino as well.
They're doing a sensory surprise box. Well, with us having Leo, I'm definitely going on that one. I ain't gonna lie. Mantis NI, Michael, he's over in Northern Ireland. He's an awesome guy. He's had a bit of trouble recently with something, so bear with him a little bit. He's doing a mystery box, possibly the enclosure too. His enclosures have actually been delayed from China, haven't they? At the moment, he's just waiting for all the parts to come over. Hey, Toby.
Yeah, they're in the fruit bowl.
What, the keys? I knew.
She lost the car keys, and they're in the fruit bowl.
Car keys are in the fruit bowl.
Not that sort of fruit bowl.
So he says. The Spider Shed on Instagram. Again, if we get the Spider Shed's Instagram up,
so if anyone who doesn't know who the Spider Shed is, that's Lucas Bottrell.
And stick those into the comments as well. So Lucas is doing 2 to 3 centimeter Versi slings, 4 to 5 centimeter curlies. That's pretty cool. So the Spider Shed is doing 3 Versis and 3 curly slings. Inverts with Chaz. Hi, Chaz. Jack Bevan, a £30 mystery box. Who's Jack?
Jack is a friend of mine from Wales. Absolute top bloke. He's picked stuff up for me from Bristol and posted it to me because the people having it wouldn't post out. He's just an all-round doubt guy. He's got loads of little breeding projects going on. He's having some real good success. He's currently waiting on a Celadonia sack. She's about 25, 30 days in at the moment. So he's got some good little things going.
So awesome. White Things, a £50 mystery box.
Yeah, Bitey Things are awesome as well. You met the guys at the show. They are absolutely awesome.
Eddie's off going. Right, I'm going to have to go because I've got to drive home. I'll ping back on later.
No worries, Aaron. Just use the same link. How long do you reckon you'll be?
About 15 minutes or so. And then I've got to pack some spiders while I'm at it.
See you in 20 minutes.
All right, in a bit.
Susan says go Wales. Ellie, just below us, is from Wales. My other half's also Welsh. And I'm quarter Welsh, if that counts. Ellie, does that get me into Wales for free?
No.
Quarter Welsh. It's got to. That's
good. Scott, we toss the rubbish in England.
you toss the rubbish off in England?
No, not toss the rubbish off.
The Invert Kingdom, sub-adult female Balfouri, a H Pultrip sling, and a C Versicolor sling. So that's Sidex. Sidex is a lovely, lovely guy. Again, heavily affected by mental health, which, you know I can say that because he literally gives like full awareness. And the colours to his channel are actually blue and green. Which is obviously green for mental health and the blue for autism, which is pretty cool. I love him to bits. I don't talk to him enough as I should do. Sorry, Steve-O.
Yeah, they're starting to do loads more shows and starting selling stuff now as well. But it was definitely the highlight of my trip up north is meeting them guys because they're awesome, absolutely awesome.
Then we've got Unseen Universe.
Yeah, we're waiting for Mitch to get back to us on that one. He's been a bit delayed. Mitch, you are watching. Sort it out. He said he'd get back to me after the last show. So no doubt it'll be something absolutely awesome. So it will be something awesome. I think last year his prize was it was the big one of the whole raffle. So put it that way.
Let me just show you this. Where are we? Not that one. Boom. Inverts with Chaz, put a load of blue hearts in. He says, I'm autistic, so I did this. So Chaz, he's been on a couple of the lives. He's a young geezer. He is autistic, and he is absolutely lovable. Is that McGregor from Alibaba? I'm McGregor from Wish. I'm like McGregor's dad's from Wish. That's the home zoo. Every time he's around, is that Conor McGregor? And I always say, no, I'm Conor McGregor's dad. Ants on a Rock, an ant colony, an enclosure, and tickets to his event. So the event he's running is the Great Ant Show.
Yeah, something like
I think that's.
He is like huge. But he actually contacted me, and I was like sort of blown away with it. But obviously, I don't think I'd actually spoke to him before, but I'd seen him bobbing around the Facebook groups and stuff. So he contacted me, and then I had a bit of a look into it, and he is actually huge in the ant world sort of thing. And so this is an absolutely amazing prize. And because I think the date of the his event, we're gonna try and get this one done in the start of the raffles, so people have really got time to sort of organise lives and get to the event and all that stuff.
Next, we've got somebody called Scott's Inverts, and they're giving a shitty channel mug, some crappy stickers, and a couple of spiders. So you guys know what autism means to me. You know it's close to my heart. So as soon as Steve mentioned anything, I was like, yeah, I'll donate whatever you want, mate. And Steve put in a group chat that he was looking for a female for the enclosure. So I was like, I've got an adult female regalis. I'll quite happily put to that. So I'm putting a adult female regalis, juvenile curly hair, and a sub-adult agent as well as the channel mug and stickers. Chris Zoo on Wheels, who's Scott's Inverts? I ain't got a clue, mate. I don't know. He's just don't even worry about him. If you see him, just call him a wanker and run away. Andy's who is Spiders. Again, Spiders donated the mature male Psilopaeus Emernia footage over to me so we could complete that Psilopaeus Emernia care video, and the actual male come from Leah over at Unusual Pets. So big shout out to those two. He's going to do a New World starter box, which is a 5 to 6 centimeter Nandu chromatus, 3 to 4 centimeter LP, a 6 to 7 centimeter Nando carapanensis. The carapanensis are probably one of my favorite Nandos. They're quite fat rear-ended. They're quite a chunky spider. Really, really beautiful. 9 to 10 centimeter elbow and a 2 centimeter Cambridge eye. And then the last but not least, Neil Radbourne, Psilopaeus Victoria sling.
Yeah.
One hell of a list.
So what we might actually do is group, say, 2 or 3 together. So it makes one enormous prize, rather than because we're going to be running this till blooming Christmas otherwise. So what I might do with a couple of them, we'll just group together. So it's going to work out a massive prize. That you talking sort of like hundreds of pounds if we group a couple together.
That just absolutely incredible. The amount of people that have just said yes instantly.
Yeah.
It's mind blowing the amount of support there is. It's not it's not just people supporting Steve. It's when all of us that are affected with autism see all the sellers pulling together and the community pulling together to support it. It don't half, make your heart warm up just a little bit, Because it makes us aware that, you know, our children are accepted at every single invert show because you guys are all going to be there. And if our kids scream, kick off, have meltdowns, you lot are just going to be there for support. If you ask Steve, the first shows we went to was the BTS, and I didn't take my lad because I was worried. Steve, you left early, didn't you, because of your lad, if I remember rightly? And that was down to us thinking, you know, nobody would react in a positive way to our kids. But to know you guys are all there, you know, a couple of years later, and if we brought one of our kids or both of them or whatever with autism and they had a meltdown, you guys would be there for them. And it goes the same for the adults and the young adults with the autism as well. If they go to one of the shows and if they feel like they're about to have a meltdown or if they need support, they know that they can come to absolutely any of us and we'll just go outside and have a little 5-10 minute chill. Do you know what I mean? With them. That kind of support you cannot buy. It's overwhelming. It really is.
Yeah, I'll try and get Tate on the spider shop stand next year. That would be cool. Hello?
Sorry, Lupang just said that Greg had said something to me, so I'm just going straight back up, try and read it. Greg from 8 Legs and 4 Wheels says some good prizes. We can spoil the quality and throw in some stuff as well.
Oh, that'd be awesome, mate. What? I mean, there's a few others like Mark and stuff who said they'd donate like channel mugs and stickers and everything, and that would be awesome. Obviously, we'd put them into like group prizes and stuff as well, just to like bump up. Imagine like if you get one delivery from the day, you got like 4 or 5 parcels all with spiders, mugs, stickers, everything. It'd be awesome. Awesome prizes to win.
Chaz is obviously autistic, and he's just sent me the most sensible message all night. He says, "You're a wanker." That's good. That all started off with Happy Ant. He says Scott is a, and then he'll put a picture of the anchor.
Yeah.
That's where all that comes from. I've got to show you something though.
Oh, thanks, Greg.
What's that, Ellie?
The jumping spider.
That's one of Ellie's drawings that she sent. That is flipping awesome.
It's here, look.
That is awesome.
Ah.
I didn't know you could draw that well.
Nobody asked me to.
Yeah, so Ellie, while you're there, you're gonna do a live draw as well.
Have you seen my channel?
What?
Have you seen my channel?
Yeah.
There's nothing on there.
Well, you've not done nothing recently.
Because of all the work and stuff I had to do, I only have 5 spiders left, and I don't do a whole lot for YouTube.
Oh no. Yeah.
I don't mind doing it, but there's just not a whole lot there.
Yeah.
I don't have a big following or anything like that anymore.
No.
It's not done printing. Look, I'll show you how I did the design.
Just while Ellie's off, let me just read off what Phil's put. And Phil is literally he is a man of chill. Well, if you see him at his show, you do feel chilled. Incredible inverts and other animals at any of the shows. If you see me or my mum, we are both ex-NAS support workers and always happy to talk. And if we can we can also offer a place to come and sit.
It's not photographed, you see.
That's awesome, Ellie.
I do them myself. Same as this one.
I remember that poster. You did that for uni, didn't you?
No, I did it for the something cupboard to protect the UK's endangered amphibians and reptiles. It was last year.
When they took them all off the endangered list so they could build HS2.
And then there's this one.
Mark says you do the lives, Ellie.
Yeah, I do lives, but that's about all I do.
Greg says I could put together a merch package, but
I can't read that, man. Is Scott frozen?
Probably.
I can't. But you
Thank
froze out.
you. Phil remember.
Did I disappear for a second then?
Yeah, it all went like.
We've had we've switched from Virgin Media over to Sky, so I put the cable going through, and I just knocked it out by accident. And because it can't hook up to the Wi-Fi because I logged that in.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Natural History Cupboard podcast, Ellie.
Yep, that was the one.
Lizzie, which is Nana's got bags of inverts and reptiles. Ellie, your artwork is amazing.
And just do a bunch of. Did you see the book covers that I did? Scott, you did, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Steve, did you see my book covers?
No. Is that your book covers?
No, that's Scott being funny.
That's Michael Taylor. Scott's beard is fake. At least he's not talking about the sexy microphone that we've got.
Here's the ones that is available.
Arona Exotics says I've donated 2 jumping spanners.
Here's some of the covers that is available.
Oh, that's awesome, Ellie.
And there's a beetle one.
Oh, that's nice. I'm surprised Phil ain't tried to have that off you.
The thing is, they're all painted with herbs.
With herbs?
Yeah, I had to grind them all down. So I grind them down in this fancy little thing. In this.
Pestle and mortar.
Mm-hmm. And then I use them to paint. So that they're different, they're smelly.
That's incredible.
And they all smell really nice. The smell doesn't go, but it's just hard to get a detail in because you have to like mix different herbs to get different colors, and then some of them is made out of floral tea. So I buy the tea, as Scott calls it, pot tea, because it doesn't come in a bag, and I grind them down too.
Chris is someone will ask when is the raffle or raffles?
Thank you. Finished. It should be done by hoping weekend next week, and then as soon as we get that raffled off, then it is pretty much the Saturday after everything kicks off. So really, I need to get my bumming gear and finish it. I've probably got another 5 hours, probably on it, 5 or 6 hours.
I mean, all jokes aside, that enclosure is just another level, another level.
What I'm going to do now, because obviously I've posted it around a few bits, just trying to like attention, but I'm not going to do any more posts until it's done, and then there'll be a big unveiling, and then it'll probably people's anticipation levels up a little bit more. So yeah, no one's going to see any more now until you've seen what it might look like, but that's like there's loads more to do yet.
I miss Mark the Spider Guy's book, Ellie. What was that?
I'll get it again now.
You're frozen out. Vanessa says, feeding the invert this afternoon. Didn't understand your voice message about the postage. Who was that for, Vanessa? That's cool. Is that going over to Mark, is it?
Yeah, Mark's already bought this one. He wants to pick it up at Bristol.
Oh, 'cause you and Leah are doing a stand-up Bristol, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you having your herb art there?
Yep. I've got some of the what doesn't sell at home, and I don't need to ship, is going to Bristol. But it depends on what people want. It depends on what I can make, because I've never actually thought, oh yeah, I'll do this, or oh yeah, I'll do that. I only did things to please myself. Never done it for anybody else. So I'm usually just tell me what you want. Like with the one picture I showed you, I had like a little photo in the corner. So somebody sent me a photo and said, could you try and replicate this in a memory form so that we can have that memory? And then I was like, I don't know. I'll give it a go and see if you're happy with it. And I did that. And that piece sold for £15. So I was happy with that.
Awesome. That is awesome. So if anybody's going to Bristol and if you see Ellie, just go over, say hello, check out her artwork. No doubt Leah is going to be taking some of her crafts, and she's taking the inverts that she's been breeding lately as well.
Yeah, we got quite a few to sell there as well.
Yeah, I'm not at this one. I'm not at the Bristol. I think I'm a little bit showed out. I'm going to do Bedford and then probably Coventry.
How can you be showed out, Steve? Just come to them all.
Oh, it's just so much of a trek, man.
No, it doesn't matter. Just do it.
Oh,
I get married the same week as the Glasgow one. I'm trying to get to the Glasgow one. So if anybody's going to Glasgow from the Midlands, you got a spare seat for me. That'd be awesome.
yeah,
I can't get up with them, Steve. I can't. I really can't.
Up there, it's like super expensive.
Oh, yeah. You've got to come to the Coventry one. The Coventry one is in October. It's Scott's Invert's hometown, so I'm gonna have to pull something out of the bag for that one.
Hi, SS.
I've got
mate.
Sorry?
I'm surprised you ain't tried to do your own table.
With what? I don't really breed anything. If
Like, hello, come and meet me.
that's a bit big-headed, isn't it?
No, ain't, is it? You know?
Yeah.
No, ain't not at all. A few of your spare spiders on there, job done it. It just, you know.
Yeah.
You're no doubt you've got millions and millions of doubles and triples and stuff where you are the mystery boxes.
No, they're not going anywhere. I like my double up.
Yeah.
A couple of the double ups have gone to friends that they're not on Facebook or anything like that, and they're in the spider hobby, and they've been after them. Do you know what I mean? For a long time. So I've just swapped actually an adult female for a load of slings because the person is a close friend, and they've wanted this spider for such a long time, and they are expensive. So I was like, yeah, come on, let's do it. Yeah. You know, and why not? Brighton was fucking awesome last year. Says Brighton was, yeah. Our channel dropped again just in case people are interested. 8 Legs 4 Wheels should be 1,000+ subscribers. Please drop one of the moderators. Please put Greg's channel into the comments. And again, it only takes seconds to go and give him a quick subscription. And while you're there, please drop. Oh, Mark Spider Guy's already done it. Mark's dropped his channel link into the comments as well. Scott will never get rid of his sling army. Craig, I say it every time, no more slings. And then I end up with slings that I don't like, but I do really. You know what I mean? I always say no. The thing with slings, right, it pisses me off when I say no more slings. And Creatures from the North used to be a bugger for it, was putting tiny, tiny slings in. Creatures from the North have obviously put in a bit larger slings in now, which makes me kind of think maybe I might get a few more slings. But I don't like getting mystery boxes when they've got tiny, tiny little slings in. Do you know what I mean? I like to see them like an N4 at least. So when they've got their sling colours, not just eggs with legs. And every time I say no more slings, it's when I'm getting annoyed with mystery boxes having eggs with legs in. Sorry.
I had. I can't remember proper name for it. It's a Colombian blue bottle. It came and it must have been, it was smaller than an ant. Yeah, and I've had this thing for nearly 2.5 years now, and it's about 2 centimeters. It's the slowest thing I've ever had in my life. And
Afna Palmer. No. Afna Palmer, bicoloratum. I've had it for, a year? It's molted once. The person that had it before me had it for 3 years, and it's still about this big.
Yeah.
It's tiny. We've got quite a few people watching. Nearly 40 people are watching. Mark the Spider Guy is only 17 subscribers away from 1,000. So what I'm going to do is ask the moderators just to keep dropping his link periodically into the chat, because Mark has been a massive supporter, not just to myself, but to so many different people in the community. Not just pushing their videos out and stuff like that, but behind the scenes support as well. Just checking up on people to make sure they're all right. And just spreading out a lot of love, including times when he's going through shit. He's dropped everything and supported other people. He is
to me as well.
Fucking gem. And if we could get him a bit closer to 1K than 17, man, that would be awesome. Show him the Scots Inverse Army love, and let's try and get him to 1,000 tonight. So if you're not subscribed, go subscribe, whack into the comments, I'll just subscribe to Mark, and I can give you a massive shout out and a thank you. Greg will be at Bristol if medical situation is resolved. Fingers crossed you are, Greg. You owe me a picture, so and I owe you one, so you've got to be there. Go Mark, says Vivian. Does that mean you've just subscribed? I really hope we can get him to 1,000 tonight. We did it for Phil not so long ago. But like I said, Mark, literally, he doesn't subscribe or doesn't support people and expect anything back at all. He's just one of those gems. And
it's same with Pete, though, isn't
it? He's Mark's the only channel I watch compared to anybody else's. Yes, yours included, Steve, and mine. He's the only guy that can make you feel like you're at home with him, you know, having a cup of tea or a cup of coffee while he's rehousing a few for spiders, and he's the only one that can do it.
Like your channel's probably the same as mine. I don't over edit. So if I mess up or whatever, you can see where people edit and it's cut and whatever.
We've got kids with autism. When do we get time to edit that much?
You know, because it shows your real self. You know, no one's perfect. No one's like, you know, and I hate watching over YouTube where you can see they've cut out dialogue or whatever because it was thingy. And to me, I'd think, well, what was he saying in that middle bit that I weren't interested in? You know?
A big shout out to Susan, because Susan's just subscribed to Mark.
You know, if I mess up the channel, I just carry on. You know, I'll forget what I'm saying or I'll go off in a tangent. I just carry on and go, yeah, that's it, edit, budge. You know, that's it. End of the day, you post it up. And if people like it, they like it. But to me, personally, then you're just seeing the real me.
I think it's about saying, look, you know, we're guys and girls doing it from home. Yeah. We're having a laugh. This is how we do it. You know, we're not perfect. And it's simple as that. There was a time about a year ago I was getting really frustrated and really hyped up thinking, oh, I need a really good camera with macro this and macro that, macro the other.
Yeah.
And I did a bit of filming. And what I found was nobody really gave a shit. People were more interested in seeing the dodgy iPhone 11 footage and me being me than what they are seeing perfect footage, because it shows you that anything's possible from home. What we do.
Yeah. I'm sure filmed on my. I've got iPhone 13 Pro though, but everything's filmed on my phone. I haven't got the money to fork out and spend on expensive cameras and lighting and all that malarkey. I just want, as long as I get what I want to say down and show how people have to do stuff. That's all it needs. And if people like it, then they like it. If they thumbs it up, they thumbs it up. You know, that's the way it works for me.
I film on my iPhone 11. The only reason I've got an iPhone 11 is because that comes with my job.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it definitely wouldn't have been an iPhone 11. Thank you, Vanessa.
With this one.
Since the iPhone 3, I couldn't do Samsung or anything else.
Scott Steve was one of the first to start sharing my channel out on social media. So a massive thank you to Steve.
Oh yeah, one other thing you can big up Steve for. If he hasn't spoken to you for a while, he will drop into your DMs and say, "Hi, how are you? It's been a while." He does it to me quite often. I never get it.
That is one of the things in this hobby. If you don't speak to somebody for a while, they you know, most people understand, and then you drop them a message, and they're like, "Oh yeah, blah blah blah." You get that conversation rolling again.
Yeah. I mean, I like it as well. I mean, I get a load of messages, and some of them are, "Oh, can you build me?" But I do like when people say, "Can you tell me how to do stuff? I'm doing this. Can you help?" And then I'll get really involved in it, and really, I want to see the project through with them, sort of thing. But the million ton of "Can you build it for me?" So I get every single day, and I'm like, a lot of them are in the USA, wherever, and you go, "Look, I'm in the UK. It's pretty impossible." But the ones who actually come to me and go, "Look, I really like that project you done. Can you show me how to do it? If you could walk me through it, what do I need? This is my idea. Can you walk me through it?" And to walk them through a project and see them at the end, and they're like totally buzzed what they've done, and they're totally thankful for the help you've given them. Like, well.
So I'm thinking about, I've got the expanding foam, right, and I've got an Exoterra sitting there, and I've never used it. You have?
Yeah.
Do you know when you get that clean cut bottom?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
What do you mean? Hang on. Pardon? Repeat yourself a minute.
Where you've got the substrate.
Yeah.
How do you keep that part clear from expanding foam?
How? You just don't spray down to the bottom.
Because at the bottom of your Stranger Things, about this much is completely free from expanding foam. Do you cut it away from the glass when it gets too much, or
you can cut the glass to give that extra room if it's expanded over? Because if you cut it right clear to the glass, any residue on the glass you can scrape away with a razor blade. So you can just cut it all the way back. So even if you did go all the way to the bottom, you can just cut it back, clean it up. But as you say, you don't go all the way to the bottom. That's where your substrate's going to be anyway. So you don't go down. Plus, if you're planting plants or you got into the substrate and stuff, it's not going to restrict any digging from your spider or anything else.
I've got to give it a go. Got to give it a go.
Yeah, if you guys feel like the biggest one I'd say is that you do your cocoa fiber backgrounds. They are probably the easiest ones to solve, and it's an immediate effect. You'll just stand back and go, "Wow, how easy was that?" Because all you do is just spray a bit of foam over, carve a load of hack bit out of it. So if it looks completely terrible, slap a load of HA6 aquarium black sealant all over it, stick a load of bone dry cocoa fiber over it, let it clear and heal, air out a bit, and that's it, job done. And you will come back and look at it and go, "Oh my God, I made that, and that looks amazing."
I'm just nervous.
Cut it and they hacks it all to pieces. You go, "Oh, this is going to look rubbish." But once you cover it with that cocoa fiber, you're like, "Oh my God, it just changes the whole thing." You cannot go wrong. You can't. Oh, can't. It's impossible.
All right, look out for the spray foam bioactive enclosure on the channel coming pretty soon. It's not going to be for spiders. I've got something else that I really, really want to do for it. I'm in Scott and Steve's WhatsApp group if you need me, says Lewis Lupang. Craig, Scott, how many vapes have you got on the go? I've got two on the go because I get it's what they call taste blind. So I can be vaping this one and then it loses its flavor. So I'll move on to this one. And when this one loses flavor, I'll go back to this one. So where some people can vape a lot and they get the flavor all the time, for me and my taste buds, it disappears pretty quick. So I like to have the two. That's it, mate. Who here would do the one chip challenge? Not a chance.
Yeah, I'll do it. Give it a go.
Not a chance.
You do it as well, man. Me and Scott, we'll do a double live whammy one chip challenge. Just send the chips over, man. Unless Scott's scared that I'd beat him.
Do it for autism. How's that? We'll do a live charity one. We'll get the raffle out of the way. We'll get Bristol out of the way. And sometime between now and the Coventry show, me and Steve, we'll do a charity night. And you're a fucking prick. And we'll do the one chip challenge. I'm going to die. You don't understand.
You can't turn it down, mate. You can't.
It's the pain it's going to cause the next day is just going to be unreal.
Yeah, it'd be like Japanese flag, mate.
But Mark, Peter Webster did it. That man's a machine. He ate the bomb sauce with chicken nuggets just like that, like it was nothing, and didn't even batter an eyelid. You don't understand. I'm going to be sweating. I'll probably cry. It's going to be a mess.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right. No worries.
All right. Chris has just said again, can you clarify the dates for the raffle, please? He says I'm foreign and didn't understand. Chris.
Right. Yeah, right.
Chris is actually foreign.
Auctioned off, and then the very next Saturday it will start. Got an eye on the group, my channel, because as soon as I get done, and then I will put the video up on my channel for the first prize. I think we're going to go Spider Shop, the first one, the 50 quid mystery box. Because I do a lot of stuff for the Spider Shop, I'll probably be doing a live draw on that one. And then the next following live draw will be all different YouTubers. So Scott, everybody else, whoever.
Have you got a list of all the YouTubers that are taking part?
Pardon?
Have you got a list of all the YouTubers that are taking part?
Well, you're in the group chat, mate.
I know. I think Leah's there. Phil's there. Ellie's going to be doing one because she's amazing. I can't remember. I'd have to check it.
Yeah.
Andy Spiders has just said, why don't you do the one chip challenge at the Coventry show? I'm not looking a mess, and I mean I will be an absolute fucking mess, mate. That's not happening at a show. I'll quite happily sit in a tub of beans at a show or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? If we want to try and raise money. Greg says he'll give it a go. I take it Andy's going to give it a go. I tell you what, then, for the one chip challenge, drop me or Steve a message so we know who's interested in doing it, and we'll get all of us on a live sometime between now and the Coventry show, and we'll do a charity night, and we'll all smash off one chip. How's that? If there's more than 10 of us, we might have to do like 8 at a time or something. But that would be pretty cool.
Where do you actually buy them things from?
eBay. Or Amazon.
Yeah.
Michael, I'm not eating fucking 2. Not happening. not happening. Instead of approximately the 23rd to the 24th, then.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 minutes ago, you weren't going to eat them at all, mate.
When you mentioned charity, I'm a sucker for it, mate. I ain't gonna lie. if somebody says charity and autism, I see Leo, and I think it's a yes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Same with you when you see Tate. It's just like, yeah. What can you?
Yeah, we have to take a side donation or whatever that night, and see how much we can get for us being in pain.
That would be cool. Mark says, "Don't blame you, Scott. You're mad eating one." Mark, we will need somebody that can talk on that live, and if we're all burning hot and can't talk, we might need you there, mate, to keep it going and do the commentary. You know,
if that's okay.
Alongside, are you doing it, Ellie? The one chip challenge?
Oh no, I'm not eating it, but I'll join in to take the piss.
So yeah, Mark and Ellie will be up to take the piss on that live as well. Cotswolds Crawlers is in. I'd give it a go. Victoria would crack up at my pain. Oh my god! Do you want another prize?
Nice.
You've just had Kristen Spiller, which is Chris's Zoo on Wheels.
All right.
He's just said, "Tell the Head and Shoulders model." I'll donate a £30 mystery box from Creatures from the North. I'm getting paid that weekend, so I can sort it out then straight away. Chris is a good friend of mine. If it weren't for Chris, I wouldn't be getting to the shows because I haven't got a car, and Chris gives me a lift along Lupang, and he comes miles out of his way, and I mean miles out of his way to come pick me up. And he's a good lad. He is a good lad. He'll say he's a foreign bastard and all this, that, and me no understand. He'll take the piss, and he's such a nice guy. He also scours the internet for all the exo-terrors that are running wild, and he goes and rounds them all up. One chip challenge. I'm shitting myself about it already.
That's all right, mate. No worries.
I'm going to start Googling. Can you drink candle wax? Will that protect my mouth? If I wax out the whole entire my mouth, will that protect it from the heat? Night, Vanessa. Are we all subscribed up to Mark the Spider Guy? Have we got him to 1,000 subscribers, or at least a little bit closer? Mark, how many are you on? The problem we've got is everybody's watching is probably already subscribed to Mark.
Yeah. I tell you what, Mark. Send me over your logo. I'll bump you on an Instagram post a bit later, mate.
Aurora Exotics, it'll hurt more on the way out.
Japanese flag, mate.
For me, it's going to hurt more it's on 984. Come on, let's get him another 6 subscribers.
Yeah.
The problem with me, Aurora, is it works the opposite way for me. So I will be the opposite, but with that heat in the bowels, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be like dying for fucking God knows how fucking long. Gordon Ramsay says eat sweet things after, like sugar donuts. Like sugar, then. I'll have the bag of sugar mixed with milk ready to go. And the following day booked off work.
What's the deal with it? You can't drink nothing for 5 minutes afterwards.
No, I'm not. I'm not even going there. I can't do that.
Can't drink nothing for 5 minutes afterwards.
I can't. If somebody's up for that, fair play. But I ain't doing that bit. You're lucky. You're lucky. You've got me to agree to it. Oh my God! Just don't drink water. Sidex from the Invert Kingdom did it. I think we'll ask Sidex if he wants to do it again. He can show us all how easy it is then.
Yeah, I saw that video. That was proper funny.
After that chip challenge, Scott's butt is going to be from 5p to 50p in size. You have to eat it all, Scott. I think Pete's up for doing a live draw on his channel. We'll find out tomorrow.
Awesome.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Mark, I don't. Who is this Peter guy anyway?
Pete's awesome.
No, don't know.
Right.
Sue, you've got no idea. I'm dying already, mate. If I can put it off longer than Coventry show, then you know. But I said sometime between now and Coventry show, it's going to be like a month before the Coventry show, and you lot are going to be going one chip challenge. I'll be going, oh fuck yeah. So yeah,
Night before Coventry. Just got to go late.
Could you imagine that the next day? That would be one hell of an unboxing video for Spiders. It would. Oh man, yeah, we'll get that done sometime between now and the Coventry show then.
Cool, man.
60-hour run marathon I done was easier than this one. Chip challenge looks like. Phil, you've got to do it as well. You've got to come and keep the beard power, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Phil's actually joining on a video this week because we've got something coming in the post, which was bought off a friend, but I've not bred them or kept this certain species. And you can only read so much, and it's always good to ask people that have kept them or have done research into them. You know, is there any other little tips and tricks? Because you can only get so much out of a book. And to be honest, that's how I learn a lot of my stuff is off other people. And Phil is one of my big go-to people. So he's joining me on a video for Thursday. And he's going to tell me exactly what to be doing. So keep your eye out for Thursday's video. It's also an unboxing video. It's going to be a good one. It might burn your beard off. Is that true? I hope not. Scott's already got diarrhea thinking about that chip.
Scott.
Mate, it's a stomach ache. That's what I'm not looking forward to. So I'm going to eat food beforehand in the hope that it preps up the stomach.
Right, Scott. Okay.
Is it shampoo regime time?
Yeah, I've got work in the morning, Monday.
Amen.
Thank you very much for having me and all your support tonight, mate. It's been amazing.
No worries. Big thank you to you, Steve, because when I first came on to the old YouTube stream, you were blasting us around Instagram and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Just like you literally do it for anybody.
If you're a YouTuber or you want to get your Instagram noticed a little bit, I've got 12,000 followers now. I'm always welcome to give anyone a shout out or anyone a help. It's no issue to me. Just send me a PM somewhere, send us your logo and I'll shout you out. It's no issues. It gives you a helping hand. It's all about happy community anyway, isn't it?
If you could do that for Mark, that would be awesome because I'd love to see 1,000 man.
Get me
14. In fact,
probably haven't got it anymore.
If everybody that's watching that's got Facebook, if you could just share out Mark's channel or one of his videos, and if we could all get him one subscriber, then he's done it. That would be absolutely amazing. These little goals might not seem a lot to everybody, but they mean a lot to us as creators. It's like it pushes you to carry on going, you know. Yeah.
I remember getting to 1,000, then 2,000, and whatever, and it is like that little milestone actually spurs you on a little bit more.
Jen Bainbridge says, Steve-O, you rock with 3 kisses. She only sends me like 2. You get 3.
It's the air, mate. It's the air.
Maybe I need to cut the beard and grow the hair.
Put your head down.
I'm trying to get it longer than Dan is.
Right, let's do my goodbye, but for Scott's channel. Please, thank you. Comment down below on Scott. Hit Scott subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Notifies you of upcoming videos. It doesn't mean a lot to. Doesn't cost you a penny, but it does mean a lot to Scott. Apart from that, guys, I shall see you later.
See you later, Steve.
Thank you very much, mate. Thank you for all your support and let me come on tonight. It's been
Anytime. Anytime.
everybody there. If you're interested in getting in the raffles, please do stay tuned on the group and everywhere else. There's some awesome prizes that just coming up. It's a really, really cool, cause. And they've done that. I don't do that many lives, but when I do, I think this is the third time I've probably been on one of Scott's lives today. It's probably my third channel to come on to. Thank you very much, Scott. Much love.
Anytime, Steve. You know that.
All right. I'll probably speak to you tomorrow, Dave.
All right. No worries. Take care.
See you later, Ellie.
Don't be jealous, but
Hey?
I said, don't be jealous.
I've got a link to your OnlyFans. I'm all good.
I still don't even have OnlyFans. Not yet.
Only one fan. Well, two, because Mark. Yeah.
Only one fan.
Let's fill the chat with blue hearts and fake beers. Oh, mate. Shall we see who's about? Hey, Aaron Rob. Yeah, sorry, got to pack some spiders. No worries, dude. No worries. No worries. Put the StreamYard link in. If anybody wants to pop up and say hello, that would be pretty cool. I've just dropped my vape. And again, remember, hit Mark the Spider Guy up with the subscription. Share his shit out. Let's get into 1,000 pretty quick. That would be just like amazing. To give you an idea of how nice Mark is, Ellie, how much has Mark done for you over the last 2 years?
Oh, Mark's my sugar daddy. I don't count.
Hi guys, how you all doing? Hi guys. Hello everybody, how's everybody doing?
Hi,
I'm doing
Aaron.
alright about myself.
Good. Aaron,
Yeah, I'm right.
are you alright to talk about your autism?
Yeah. Yeah. Say
What's it
whatever
mean?
obviously, you know. Yeah.
What's it mean? What's it mean to you to know that you're absolutely loved, adored, and welcome in this hobby?
What was that again? Sorry, cut out a bit there. Say that again.
I said, what does it mean to you to know that even though, well, with the autism, that your autism is welcome in this hobby, so are you, and you've got the support of everybody?
That's alright, yeah. That's fine.
Good, yeah. Everybody in chat
That is
saying
good.
hi, Aaron. Vivian says
Yeah, hi everybody.
Aaron. OC says hi, Aaron.
Hi guys. Yeah, I'll say hi again. Yeah. Hi again.
Aaron says, Lupang says, Aaron, hashtag good vibes. Chris says, hey, Aaron. Everybody's saying hi.
Hello, yeah. Hello again.
You know what, Gemma? It's just one of them, innit?
Hi, Aaron.
Yeah, see, look here guys. Look what I got.
Hi, Lizzie, but you got your microphone.
Who's that? I can't
Yeah,
see.
can you see
Oh,
him?
she's gone.
What
You see him, guys? The sun tiger, little Venezuelan sun tiger, is a sling. Come in the post today, it did. Come in the post.
That is beautiful.
It's right in the corner there. It's a little sling. Yeah. See, yeah, there he is.
I've just done
that's the setup I've done for it. I put some sticks from outside. Just sticks, yeah. I washed them off. I washed them off and just used that.
That is fine. That is awesome.
Yeah. See him? Yeah. What God do? Yeah. I need to find a new hiding place for this one. But yeah. Here's the Here's the other Ferrophosa. Yeah, look up down one of these Ferrophosas. There it is there.
Big screen.
Yeah. Put a big screen, yeah.
There we go.
See him there? He's right there. See him?
Link into the comments as well. He's a beauty.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Is that water dish in there as well, Aaron?
I'm gonna put one in there. Yeah, obviously, yeah. I'll do it in a minute. It's in that box for the minute. It's in there for a minute. So I'm gonna move it all in there, and I'll do it. Don't worry. I'll do it. It'll be fine. I'll do it. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, yeah. But yeah. Like I said, yeah. I'm doing well though, ain't it?
When did you get these ones?
So yeah. When I got the Ferrophosas, I got these two on, both of them from the spider shop. Both of them. Got both of them from the spider shop. Two of them I did.
Awesome. You're
I got
addicted.
them from the spider shop. Yeah. Oh, hang on, wait there, guys. One mum?
Hi, Aaron's mum.
Aaron's mum.
Oh, she's going on to me a bit because I'm shouting a bit. Yeah, what mums do, tell you, tell you to be quiet.
Mums, it's kids, it's friends, it's other halves. They all tell you, trust me. It's speaking from experience there.
Yeah, Scott's always in trouble.
Always. Again, if I think Chris Zoo on Wheels has just dropped your channel link into the comments. If you could drop Aaron a subscription and show the love and support, that would be wicked.
Let's see it first. Like this one.
How many spiders have you got now, Aaron?
Well, I've got I'd say now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 6 and 7. Yeah, and 8. So yeah. So yeah, I caught this one outside. It's a little garden orb weaver.
Let's have a quick look.
He's right in the middle. It's only a small one. It's a baby. It's tiny.
Can't quite see it in the reflection.
Yeah, it's a reflection
right there.
of the screen.
It's right in the middle.
You got to put your hand behind it, Aaron.
If you
Right at the top.
There. See it now? See in the finger? It's right there.
If you go Google UK orb weavers and see which one that is, because some spiders in the UK are the rarest in the world.
Are they?
So we have some really rare spiders, yeah. The chances of it being a really rare one are probably really, really low, but you never know. You could actually have something very special. Night, Greg.
Night, Greg.
But yeah, he's right there. He is right there. It's literally right there. By my finger. See it there now? Can you see it there in the middle?
Yeah.
It's a little tiny thing. A little tiny dot. It's right there.
That is awesome.
Yeah, like I said, yeah. So, yeah.
Aaron?
Yeah, go on.
Can I ask a massive favour?
Yeah.
Can we see the fish?
Okay. It's all right.
Because I can't. I love fish, and I can't keep fish because I've got so many, and you have got some beauties. Check out that bad boy. Is that a tiger Oscar?
I'm not. No, it's not a tiger Oscar. Nah. It's like one of them certain ones. I've got like more of the orange underneath their mouth.
Yeah.
They get like more of the orange underneath their mouth.
Good size, beautiful fish.
Yeah. Yeah, and the catfishes are in here. They're hiding. So yeah, you don't really gonna see much of them because they hide anyway. Do you know what I mean? Though the catfishes they do hide. They hide. They hide a lot. They don't really come out much. Yeah. And let's have a look at a tarantula. Let's have a look at another tarantula. Is another tarantula right there? Obviously, yeah. This is the other one I've got. He's right at the back there. Can you see him? Female. Yeah, she. I think. Yeah. What I think is, I think this one's going to be a girl. You know, I think because it looks more like it's going to be a female.
Are you bothered?
To be quite honest, I could do with it being a female. Really could do with it being a girl. I don't want it to be a boy.
What species is it?
It's the Nandu. The Nandu chromatis, obviously. And
Nandu.
Nandu. Yeah.
If it hooks out, let me know, and I'll send you a female. How's that?
But obviously, if it's supposed to be a female, if it's a girl, then obviously you'll be sending me a male. Obviously, it'll have to be a male. You know, just depending.
If that turns out to be a female, if I can find you a male, I will send you a male.
Yeah, that's all right.
We'll have to have a look on Spider and all the websites, but we'll get you on.
It's very hard though to find certain spoilers for some reason. It's very hard. It's very hard, ain't it? Ain't it though? It is hard. It's got more harder now.
Nobody wants to give the males away
harder
because everybody's scared that somebody else is going to breed their male and make money from it. You see, that's what the problem is.
Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah. So, but you see, with me, yeah, I only want the male just to breed with my female, so I can have babies. That's all. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. I don't really want to. I don't really want to make money from it. Just want to. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on. What are you saying?
Lewis has got a male.
Oh.
I've got a male for him.
Oh, so you have got a mature male. Oh, that's okay.
What size is yours?
My one. Like I said, it looks to be like it's getting more bigger female size. And also what it has been doing, it's been refusing a lot of food quite recently. It will not eat much. It's like losing interest of obviously feeding at the minute. It's not eating. It's refusing food, and it keeps making these webs, like quite a lot of these sort of like webby sort of things. So what do you think about that then? Yeah, see, like it's been making like quite a lot of webby sort of things.
What size is it, Aaron? Is it?
It's like about size of my hand, near enough now. It is near enough the size of my hand. Near enough the size of my hand. That's how near enough big it is. Yeah.
Has it made any webs that look like hammocks?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
It's a dude.
They kind of like They kind of like web.
I don't know, Philip.
They are like webby sort of hammocks, but
if you look,
I'm not seeing the spider make like the sperm web. I haven't seen it do it.
It's quite easy to tell with these guys. If you have a look at the front of the legs from the side,
yeah.
So if you put the camera down, hold up the enclosure, and have a look,
right.
Have a look through the side, and have a look at those front legs, and at the back of those legs, at the back of what looks like a knee, have a look to see if you can see what looks like a hook.
Oh, okay. I'll have a look. Let me have a look at it now.
I hope I've explained that because I'm not the best at explaining.
Let's try with this. So, yes, right. Looking for a hook. Don't think I can see any hooks. Don't think I can see any.
looking at.
Have you got one of its
No.
molt? Because if you send me the molt, I'm quite happy to have a look and sex it for you.
There isn't any.
Wait there for a minute. Wait there for a minute. There's some light here.
All
Wait,
right,
I got some light here. Hang on, wait. I'll show you this quick.
don't worry, Aaron. Just take your time. Just take your time.
Good girl.
Right. So, but also like, if you look at the colour of its top of its carapace, it's looking like it's more like whitey, like bright whitish.
You're looking right.
And where's
So could
it?
it be a female? Could it be a female?
I wouldn't like to say yes or no. I'll go off the malts. I always go off the malts.
It's because
Unless-
like but it's like I looked on the internet. I've looked at them before, and like a lot of the females have got like a light creamy colour to the top of their carapace.
That is true.
Good girl.
Have you got a malt from it?
No, I've thrown them away.
Oh, sugar.
I've thrown them away, unfortunately.
If it malts again, save the malt.
Yeah.
I'll give you my address and I'll give you the money to post it over. Post me the malt
Okay.
and I'll sex it for you.
Basket.
Also, like, that's another thing. Like, it hasn't malted for about a year now. A whole year. It's not even malted. I ain't bothered malting.
Don't worry
So
about
like
it. Don't worry about that.
going back from like last yearish, it has not malted since then.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. Has it
Okay.
got a couple of patches appearing on its bum?
It's showing like a bit of a bald patch coming.
So that can
Looks like a
be an
bald patch.
to a malt coming.
Oh yeah, so yeah. You know,
Then-
I hope God it does molt.
What it will do is it will lay a lot of web down. It will look like it's made itself a little rug on top of the substrate, and it
Yeah.
will line it back on top of that mat, and that's where it will molt. And it's incredible to molt.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And at that point, as long as Lewis's one is still all right, then there is a male, and we can talk you through
Okay.
how to breed if you want to,
That's fine.
and we'll go from there then.
Yeah, but yeah. So obviously, like I said, at the end of the day, I would prefer it to be a female. I just don't want it to turn out to be a boy. That's the one thing I really don't want it to be.
If it turns
I
out
hope
to
God
be
it don't.
if it turns out to be a boy, we'll try and find you a female. I'll
But then
cover
probably
that.
what I might do is I might not bother then, Scott. If it's going to be a boy, I'm not going to bother breeding it obviously at the minute. But if someone wants to loan my male, if they want to loan it, I can loan it out to you if you want to borrow it to breed it, if you want to. And if it gets killed and eaten, it's one of those things though, ain't it?
Let's wait till it molts. Message me when
Yeah.
it molts, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
How's that?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's right, mate. That's good. No problem. No problem.
If it's a male, we'll find you a confirmed female and get you one of them.
It's okay. It's fine. It's all right. But obviously, like I said, I do prefer it to be a female. Really could do with it being a female. Really could do.
You're going to be a throttle.
Yeah, and also this orange baboon, guys. Also this one here. Yeah, this one here, the OBT. I'm hoping for that one to be a girl as well. Really, I hope to God it becomes a girl one day. I hope to God. So yeah, it's that one, the OBT.
If it's, to be fair, when I had the male OBT, that started off as a tiny sling. Within 2 years, it had matured into a male. I found the OBTs to mature into males real quick.
Wow.
Hey, fun aware.
Cool.
Steve's just messaged me on about the one chip challenge. That's not going to let go, is it? It's not going to be.
You're not going to live that one down. That's going to be funny. Oh, come on out. You're being naughty now.
How big is the OBT, says Philip?
Is it a chilling called one chip?
It's a what, sorry?
Hey guys, yeah. So guys, look here quick. Look here. Look who's out. This one, yeah, this one's come out. So yeah, today. Oh my god, he rushed in there quick. He's gone back in there. Let me see if I can see him a little bit. I'll see it, yeah, I'll see if I can see him a little bit.
Okay.
It's gone rushing back in there. Quite big though. Might have gone down here. Oh, there's his legs.
What's in there, Aaron?
Is the other Ferrophosa I've got? The pink-footed one. Yeah, the pink-footed one. The Apophysis, yeah. Yeah, that one, yeah. There it is. It's right there. Let me turn this around quick. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, its legs, yeah. Legs are just there. Let me see if I can get more light.
That will grow up to be one beautiful spider.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there though, yeah. Let me just get a little torch quick. I'm just gonna get a little torch quick. I'll get a little torch quick. Sorry for shouting. Sorry.
Philip's got an OBT. Travis. Jackie, you're not allowed in the WhatsApp group for a little bit, says Chris.
Why?
The WhatsApp group it runs alongside Steve's group and mine. Mine's Scott's Inverse Army on Facebook. It's pretty chill group. It's chill just like the channel and the live, so come along if you're not already on there.
I've got a little torch here.
I don't trust Chris now.
Look, guys, got the torch. Right, are you ready, guys? Are you ready?
Osmond says baboons are the best.
Yeah. See now, guys? Yeah, see now? Got the torch on it. It's sitting right there.
Illuminates, you've got to be a moderator in order to be able to share a direct link. But you can ask the moderators to share your link, and they certainly will. So if you ask Chris, he can pop over to Instagram and grab your link and whack it into the comments.
Yeah, Chris is doing nothing anyway.
Guys. Can you see it now? Can you see it? It's right there.
My moderators are the best. In every single link that I've got, Chris and Lou Pang hook up onto dropping everybody else's links.
Who's close to 2,500 followers? Oh, this lady.
There we go. Lou Pang has just dropped it into the comments.
So Scott, another thing, yeah, Scott. Can you hear me, Scott? Can you hear me, Scott? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah. I am hoping that this guy turns out to be a female as well. I really do hope. Hope God it does. Really hope.
Do you want all
Right
these girls so they can live longer?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what everybody
females
wants.
live a lot longer, don't they? The girl
Yes,
ones
they
always live a lot longer. A lot more longer than the males. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
One of my centipedes seem to be
Understandable.
coming out as well.
Cool. Well, it's getting night time, so they're all coming out to play.
Guys,
Oh,
look at
look
that.
at that.
Look at that, guys. Centipede. See him there? Quite big though, ain't it? It's come out, look. Yeah. Yeah. It's come out from like a little burrow or something what's made in there. There it is. But yeah, like I said, yeah. So yeah, you know, yeah. Yep. Here's the OBT.
Luke
Yeah, there it is there.
his Instagram link into the comments as well. Shameless one plug. He said, if you want to see his Spider-Man suit that he's literally making himself. Lee, do you get 5% on anything? What's that for, Lee? Oh, you sure? Hey, Scott, I saw your Spider Shop link. Yeah, so
I need that so I can drop it in on this phone.
I did say that I wasn't going to do it, right? And I'm still uncomfortable with doing it, to be honest. But it caused a little bit of an argument with me and Tara. She said that I should, because of the amount of time that I spend doing the lives and the YouTube and all the rest of it. She says an extra bonus is going to help. She said, like, and if I can get some commission off it and I don't spend actual money on spiders 1 month and use that, then it's going to help her. And that was that. So, you know, she says do it. So I can't go against what she said, can I?
She's the boss.
That's basically how it went. And it was a very long, heated conversation, I'll tell you. But I will not tell you to go to the spider shop just purely to get me commission. I will tell you to go to the spider shop if the spider that you want there cheaper than anywhere else. If I see an invert that you want cheaper on another website, I'll tell you to go to that other website. I still absolutely love Spar spiders, and I still use them more than any other one at the moment. So yeah, I'm not going to be blasting it around too much. It's just
so yeah. There was another thing, yeah, guys. Another thing, quick, yeah. So at the back of my garden at one point, yeah, I saw a large female garden orchweed spider, and she was that big. She was actually quite big. She was a fair size. That big.
There is some awesome spiders around at the moment in the UK, and if you guys know Andrew Bailey, he is the man for identifying them. There is some crazy green ones about. There is actually a spider, and it's down south, and it's quite venomous. And I can't remember the name of it for love nor money. So we'll have to get those details out on the community page at some point. It's quite a good size as well. It's like one of the mouse spiders. It's like this big, and it carries a good smack. Yeah, Phil's got the spider shop link as well, and he says same here. Scott, I'll still be recommending all the favourite sellers. Yeah, so there's a couple of us that won't be bought. So we'll take the discount, the commission. Yeah, fine, but we will promote everybody else just the same as we always do. I won't fall into any traps of just this person. That ain't happening.
So, Scott, do you have any idea of what the little tiny yellow ones are of spiders in the UK gardens?
I think they're the little orb weavers, and they're tiny little yellow ones.
I have thousands.
Oh yeah, guys. Yeah, so guys. guys. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. I've got to be very, very quiet because my neighbours are asleep. I've got to talk very quiet. In here, there's quite a slung spider along here. There's one in my shed. Oh, look who's in here, guys. Look who's in here. 2 cats are in here.
Hold on. Jackie's got a cat. She loves them, mate. Absolutely loves them.
So does Ellie.
Ellie likes pussy.
Oh dear.
If one of the
There is a spider in my shed.
if
Oh, look
one
at
of
him
the
up there.
could put
He's right up there,
Jackie's
guys. Look at him. Look at him.
Hey.
Yeah, can you see him up there in the shed?
yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. False widows, aren't they? Oh, he's going back in.
Stratoda nobilis, or the false
There's an egg
widows.
sack up there. Oh my god, that is a big egg sack.
The nighttime adventures with Erin. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, the false widow can give you a bit of a nasty bite. You know, they can be about as painful as one of my spiders is whistling. They can be as painful as a bee sting, but the problem with them is the pathogenic bacteria infection you can get from being bit by one, which is what Layla had, and then she had to go to hospital and have that area removed. So she's got a little scar on her bum from where she got bit by one.
Yeah. Oh my god. That is bad though, ain't it? That is bad.
Is Chris just dropped your link into the comments, Jackie?
Yeah, he has.
Wicked, because if you love cats, Jackie's channel's for you. If you love the paranormal, Jackie's channel's for you as well. Yeah. You explore some pretty cool places,
I just found one. Yeah, I found one up here, guys. There's another sort of one up there. Sorry, Mum. Sorry. There's one. Yeah, there's one up there, guys. One up there.
Get out of the corner and stop being naughty. Be naughty, Kublai. Sounds like your back, Scott. Your chair.
The chair squeaking.
Yeah, it sounds like your back.
It's just the what's in the chair squeak, isn't it?
Yep.
What are you doing?
In this stuff.
Horseman just subscribed to Jackie. Love cats, and he's got the laziest cat in the Netherlands. All right, no worries. We will do. Right, Erin, we're going to move on to Lizzie. We're going to give Lizzie a shout out now.
Hi, Scott.
Oh, so what?
As I was saying before, if
What
you're
What you want me to do? What you want me to do?
Hold on, Erin. We're just going to have a quick conversation with Lizzie, which is Nana's got lots of insects and reptiles. Lizzie is literally.
It's all right.
I'll tell you the story. My other half, Tara, her mum died several years ago, and Lizzie's took the role over, ain't you, Lizzie?
Yeah, and I'm happy to do so. I decided before, when he first saw me, that was it.
Yep.
I'm the person to laugh at.
Well, still a biker bird.
Oh, of course.
All
I
the
got my track on Sunday, so I've not before.
Still take the trike out.
Yeah. Might even pop over yours on it. Now, as I was saying, you're doing this chili eating competition, aren't you?
Yes. What do you have to remind everybody?
Please do not drink milk when you eat the chilies. I used to do it as competition for charity, specifically to raise money for various charities, in fact. And I very quickly learned.
Is it onion?
dry bread, and when you've eaten it, if it's getting too much, eat the dry bread because that will clear your mouth of all the chili. Your lips will
Not
still,
great.
but
Oh,
that's the way to survive it.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to it.
So it doesn't matter. Make sure you've got plenty of dry bread. If you put the butter on it, it stops the bread from soaking up the chili oils that are all in your mouth, which is making your mouth super hot.
Anton says, what sort of stuff does Nana's got lots of inverts and reptiles keep? My God, you've had everything in you. Literally, she's had everything.
Well, I have snakes all down this part.
You're in for a treat now.
One of my snakes, which is a Nelson albino, which is a bullseye because the rings don't go all the way round.
cool.
Some of the corn snakes, they like to go on at a time. This is a Canary Islands botanique wall gecko. In there, when she shows herself, is a white spotted gecko. Gargoyle geckos here. We have various poison dart frogs. More geckos, more dart frogs. In these small tanks at the moment is all tarantulas. There's a green bottle blue. He's out. Hunini. I can never pronounce them right, so it's the way I say it, and that's it.
Pretty much. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
This is a little salmon pink.
Cool.
Eater. So now up here. Oh, see if she's out. She is. Oh, she's sort of out. It's one of the little Amazon short stout leg redhead.
Sounds good.
I'll open the lid up. You have to excuse the telly on. It's always on in the background for just movement. So that they can we see her? Don't you dare do that to me. So I've never been bitten yet by one of my own spiders. Somebody else's, yes. Spiders that are in the house from wherever, yes.
Really? Ooh.
Yes. As you see my lip, it is literally just recovering from a spider that decided to bite me during the night. I had no idea which spider, but the doctor just said, oh, it must be a house spider because it was during the night. I ended up having to have antibiotics for it because it got really large and really painful.
Sugar, not good.
So, let me see if I can get some sort of light. I recently had to have a. What's my son done with that? It's like my son pinches my torches. Because he comes down during the night and then he puts them in different places.
Love the LED runs, says Mark. Yeah. Trust me, I've been to Liz's. The Liz's camera don't do this justice whatsoever.
Yeah,
Vivian says really nice setups.
Two chameleons they are. Crested geckos in here. Millipedes all down here. Oh, I have two new young leopard geckos.
Cool.
Ooh.
Leopard geckos.
Yeah. And in the kitchen we have more leopard geckos, more spiders, and a large chicken crick.
Oh, chicken. Good grief. She's got loads.
This is Liz's kitchen. You ain't even seen half of it.
Yeah, she's got loads. Cool. Wow.
And,
Okay,
and,
that's huge.
and Lizzie will tell you with the enclosures, if you're buying them from somewhere, ask for a discount because it works. Lizzie, I think you got your finger over your microphone.
Yeah, she has. It's really
Lizzie.
quiet, isn't it? Lizzie! Lizzie! She's away.
Lizzie!
Oh, fudge.
I think they're chameleon eggs from what I remember. Good night, Illuminatis. Oh no, my daughter's hamster just passed away.
Oh, sugar, no.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Uh,
Lizzie! Lizzie, take your finger off your microphone.
I haven't got my finger on the microphone.
You went quiet.
Got the finger at the side of it.
Now we can hear you.
yeah, we can hear you now. You're dead quiet.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah, you had your finger on the microphone.
Where is the dip microphone on these iPhones?
At the bottom.
No, it's probably because it was running short on battery.
Oh, fuck. That's not good.
So, but I'm plugged in now. That was a short tour of what we've got running around so far. This is what my living room looks like. Oh, I forgot all the spiders down in there as well. So we are quite busy during the day. Echo.
Brilliant to see the incubator full.
Yeah, the incubator's full.
Echo, lights.
Echo, put the big spider on.
Echo, lights off.
Oh,
I did that when we had Bailey. All his lights went off.
Well, I give me lights and things different names.
Illuminatis, I am literally so sorry to hear that.
So we go all the way down.
Lizzie, have you got an Instagram?
So as you can see, we have fun when it comes to feed.
Oh, sugar.
I know. There we go. Lizzie.
It's freezing now. There's no battery growing. So she moved. Oh.
Unless they're having a one day. Billy, what are you playing at?
Lizzie.
Yes.
Have you got an Instagram or? Is there a way everybody can follow you?
Pardon?
Is there a way everybody can follow you?
I have got my YouTube channel that I haven't put much in because I keep thinking to myself, nobody want to see me doing that.
Yeah, we do.
So.
Yeah, we do. Which is Nana's got lots of inverts and reptiles. That's the YouTube channel. So if one of the I'll see you later, Chris. If one of the moderators could drop Liz's channel link down into the comments, that would be awesome.
So I've got about 20 followers. But this is Billy.
See you in the next one. See you again in the next one, Chris.
When I got Billy, believe it or not, it was in Pets at Home quite some time ago, marked as a corn snake.
Oh, yeah. If it was in Pets at Home as a corn snake, was it a bright green chameleon then? I've seen some of them marked up as anything.
All right. Well, you're definitely not corn snakes. I have lots of corn snakes anyway.
No, Chris. Thank you for modding, mate.
And I bought him. It was a tiny little thing when I got
Oh, he's
him.
on with Darkblade.
Yeah, look. Brilliant. Come. You all right, Dimples? So, Dimples was making a noise like when she goes into a seizure, but she's okay.
Yawns are contagious. I agree with you, Lee.
So
Don't mention seizures.
Oh, sugar, yeah, I know about.
Oh, Leo, I think...
Yeah, several the other day. Yeah, she said. I was talking to her the other day.
there's not a lot you can do except
we were at the hospital. She had to take him up the hospital and all. Take Noah up the hospital. Sorry, he was up the hospital. He was in and out of the walk-in centre over the weekend. Then Leo got struck down with them. Sorry.
He doesn't tell me Noah's had seizures.
No. Noah started screaming the house down all day, so we couldn't get him into the doctors for 2 weeks, which is just ridiculous. This is why we want to move home so we can get into a better doctors as well. So she phoned up the walk-in centre. Every time he farted, he seemed to be a little bit better, and then he'd go screaming again. So I took him down the walk-in centre. They said he's constipated. Gave him some laxatives. He had 4 hours to go to the toilet. 4 hours later, still nothing. So she went to the hospital because they told her to. They said, well, you know, we can give him a suppository, but so can the walk-in centre. Give it another 4 hours. If there's nothing, then literally get him back here within 4 hours, if nothing like. But luckily, he went for a poo. And for a 2-year-old, it would have made me hurt. Put it that way. It was massive. And he was all right after that, and he was back to normal. But
that doesn't sound right.
When he went to the toilet, you could cry. It was just like, my God.
Mm.
Oh, they're my ones. Layla's just come in with pigtails in. Why are you wearing pigtails?
So my hair's all curly for tomorrow.
So your hair's curly for tomorrow?
Yeah.
She's 12 and she's just getting into boys. So we've had... So she was all over this boy called Jack till she met him and found out he looked like a badger. Now she's all over some lad at school called Leo, but she says it's weird because that's the name of her little brother.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but she doesn't realise she's got to bring these boys to me.
No.
To get vetted.
No.
What about Nana Liz?
And Nana Liz. And she is absolutely shitting herself about introducing a boyfriend to me.
No,
I don't know why.
Locking them up in the back of your van.
Yes, if they hurt you, they will be locked up into my back of my van. That is true.
You just where to get rid of him.
Oh yes.
Don't kill me.
Talking of Pets at Home, I got 2 female ratters a few years ago with nutsacks. Pets at Home are famous for that.
Oh, that's crap.
Does breed the snakes and what types? Erin says, "Hey there, guys, I'm back. His phone died." Lizzie, what snakes do you breed?
Mainly the corn snakes and the milk snakes. I've a friend that does do pythons and that, but I think too many people do pythons and never keep them correctly. All right. In fact, I know now and I'm trying to take it off a woman.
Yeah,
she's got it in a coffee table. It's a dwarf python.
What, no arboreal at all?
It's in a coffee table. You know the wooden coffee tables?
Yeah.
That look like... It's in there. It's got one little tiny panel at the front that they've took the drawer out
Layla.
and fixed a piece of perspex across. There's no light. There's no heat.
Oh God, that's crap.
Bowl, and I am doing my absolute best to take it off her.
That must struggle with this food.
So, and I've said to her, you need to put the heat mat on for it. Well, It's warm, isn't it? I've already taken other snakes off her.
Yeah, it might be warm for us, but keeping exotics, this isn't warm.
No,
My Aki tank's at 40 degrees.
she was keeping several corn snakes together. And I said to her, you can't do that. You can keep two girls together, right? Providing they're the same size and they're well fed. You watch them, keep your eyes on them regular. And she says, well, on Indiana Jones, they had all those snakes in a pit and they were fine.
Yeah, that sounds really bloody stupid. As if Indiana Jones is real.
That's the problems with, the hobby faces is films.
Yes.
Films and electricity bills.
Yeah.
At the moment. As much as we want those bills to go down, they're not going to go down. They won't go down now.
I've said, look, your beer and your wine.
No.
You can afford to put the heat on for a snake. I've even given a tank pass to try and split her snakes. Yeah. 2 foot, 4 foot tanks. And now, because she's seen it on the telly, on a film, they can all go together.
Oh my God, seems a bit bloody simple to me.
Well, I am getting to reporting, shall we say.
Excuse me, that's
I
just
first and educate. Educate them to do it right properly in the first place. There's more people that will look after them properly if she'll learn. But at the moment, she doesn't seem to be. I mean, like these leopard geckos, the male is super underweight. He's missing toes.
Oh,
I've took in today. There's a female there as well. Female's not as bad. But as for the male, mind you, one of my aliens, as Scott will tell you, he has been so abused before I got him. He's missing half his cone where somebody had burnt it off, and the vet says it was burnt off.
oh, for fuck's sake.
Yep.
What's wrong with people?
Lee says, I think some clever person needs to come up with a very energy efficient way of heating. That clever person is Elon Musk.
Well, my son actually built a really nice, a while back, a heater that's from old beer cans. You do the beer can so they interconnect, but you cut stuff at the bottom, and all you need is a small little computer, small ones, not the big ones. Once it's in, you make a square box or a knob on with it. Put all these cans in with the different cuts in them. Paint them black, then a piece of paper over there or glass. And even on a semi-cloudy day, it will warm it up. And then the little 5 fan moves it through. And it will get some heat coming through. Now,
it was I did a video a while ago about moisture in scorpion enclosures, and I did a bottle upside down with the bottom cut off, going into the substrate, so you could just pour your water in.
I remember it well.
and then that would then go into the clay ball layer, and then spread out across those clay balls. Lizzie was like, "What? Why don't you just dig the hole, turn the bottle the other way around, and then you can cover it up with soil and you'll never see it. Uncover it and then unscrew the lid and pour the water through the top bit." Because instead of having it the other way, and I was like, "Yeah, but you've got to be really careful in case your scorpion goes in it and gets stuck and all this other types of shit." Lizzie was like, "Just turn it upside down, Scott. It's fine."
But where's my-
Hi, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, back. Yeah. So like I said, yeah, my phone died. It just died.
how there's no
Yeah, my phone died. Yeah.
thickness and nothing to the tail?
Now, Tarantula Rocky said the issue is Elon Musk has worked out how those factories can power countries, but the big companies won't make money out of it long term, so they control the gas and electric. Elon Musk has the money to literally build one of those factories that can power a country. He made his money. I think he was designing software. He then designed PayPal. He sold PayPal to eBay and then bought Tesla. The guy is a billionaire, God knows how many times over. So he could probably build one. The problem is he's got that much stuff he's trying to work on all at the same time. That's why he's not looking at the energy efficient aeroplanes, because he said he just hasn't got time to design one along with everything else.
How to make heaters. There's one there, how to that my son did that he told other people about.
I think the problem is he says 10 of those, like Trench Rookie said, he says 10 of those will power the world. The problem is we need bits for these factories from all over the world, and we argue with everybody, so everybody's not talking correctly to each other. And while there's wars and stuff like that going on, we can't do it, because to put the 10 across the world would need global peace. So that dream is only going to come about is if all the countries around the world can stop arguing and go, well, yeah, we'll put one here, and we'll quite happily put the power cables going to these other several countries. But then if the one country with the power plant has an argument with somebody else, they can turn off the power to it. It puts control in 10 areas of the world. See you later, Vivian. Night. Thank you for popping in.
Yeah, but these beer can heaters, what I was on about, Scott, they are, my son literally, as he went walking, he would pick up, it doesn't matter whether it's a Monster, a Coke, a beer, as long as it's the empty can, he cuts a little fan bit in the bottom, stacks them all together, and it's virtually free, apart from, say, £2 something for the little fan.
Have you done any of this on your channel?
No, my son built it for ages ago, right? And during the winter, it used to keep my shed really warm on its own.
Cool.
What temperatures are you looking at?
You're looking 30s, either.
Wow.
Bloody hell. That's good.
I'm going to have to go in a minute, guys.
The more heat you get, the bigger your panel is that you make. And when you bear in mind, it's only the thickness of a beer can. So you can just do a square frame and say, and line it up, literally perspex on both sides. It makes no matter. As long as you paint it black on the cans and the back of it, because that absorbs any heat that's in the air, and that's any heat. And then your little fan is just in the frame to circulate it. And that's all we need. It's 5 amps.
Have a look here, guys.
Hey, Aaron.
Got her back again. Look, there she is.
Wow.
What I'll do later is find the link of somebody that's actually doing it, and I'll send it through to Scott if you want.
All right, no worries.
This is literally go for a walk and find yourself a load of cans and a couple of pieces of perspex.
Phil's just said, may have overloaded with information in the vid I'm sending you, Scott. So I'm doing an unboxing for Thursday's video. There's spiders in there, but there's a couple of other inverts in there. And yes, you can learn from other videos. Yes, you can learn from books. But I really enjoy chatting to people. I've spoke with Phil at long length because he's got some amazing knowledge. And he's agreed to send me over a bit of a video. So we're going to put that video into the unboxing one. And then I'm going to set up as per his instructions.
Yes, Phil does have an awful lot of knowledge. If we could just siphon it out without him knowing half the time.
It's like we all do these care videos and that. And it's like, you know, Phil could do them like that, literally, for anything. Just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. In fact, in the past, I have gone to Phil and said, what would you recommend for doing for this compared to what I'm doing? And he's gone, blah, blah, blah. And I've gone, that'll do me. And I've been keeping animals now for the best part of 50 years.
Cool.
So, and that is everything from goats, fish, you name it, I've kept it. 9 times out of 10, it's been a rescue in the first place.
Feel free to click it up. It's 10 minutes. You might have to send it me in sections, Phil, for it to come through.
Yeah, sometimes sending stuff through can take absolute ages.
Well, I didn't even pressurize him or anything. I just said, Phil, could you do, like, you know, because all the knowledge that I'm using to set these guys up are from Phil, so it'd be a bit unfair to me to just go, oh well, I know it all because, you know, you do this, you do that, do you do that? I was like, well, it's Phil that's told me, so you guys need to know it's Phil that's told me, so I need to work something in there. Do you know what I mean? And he just agreed to do it straight away, which is awesome.
I gotta go, guys. I'll chat to you later.
Ellie, you all right?
See you later, Ellie. See you later, Ellie. Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Bye.
Take care, Ellie.
Oh, she's gone. She's run away.
Yeah, guys, look here quick, guys. Look here.
What's up?
Yeah, have we got out here? Got Reem out. The python.
Cool.
Got her out, yeah. Yeah, it's got her out pretty much, you know. Yeah, and the cat's looking at it right now, wants to try.
Yeah, it's not always a
Just
good
try
idea
pouncing
when
it.
there's a cat there.
She does want to try and pounce on it.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm watching them. I'm watching them. It's all right. It's all right.
Scott, I've just sent you one of the beer can things.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on then.
No. Stop. I know what you're thinking. Stop.
Oh, you should take the cat out of the room so she doesn't get the opportunity.
Boom, I've just put it into the comments.
She's all right. Oh no, she's fine. She's really lazy anyway. She won't bother. She just does it. She looks at it at times. She don't bother with it. She's actually fine. And yeah. Also, the snake's very lazy. Don't bother with anything, to be honest. It actually really is. It really is a bit lazy. Just don't bother.
I got this one using.
But obviously, still at times you don't want to chance. You don't want to chance them. Yeah, obviously, yeah.
I got it, Phil. Thank you.
This one is using just regular pop cans.
These professors, hey dude, didn't see you in there.
And it's literally using the aluminium. As I say, you make it so that the air can flow from one to the other. The aluminium heats up the air because it's painted black.
There we go.
Oh.
Let me put it back. I'll put it back.
You can get up to 60 degrees from them. It all depends on the size.
Wow.
And that is literally it. The cans in a box with a lid painted black.
That's cool. Yeah, I've just saved it onto my thing, so I'll look it after.
So, and considering how easy it is to make, you're just putting them together in a line, then the next line, and then the next line, and it's up to you how big you make it. But as you can see, just a small. Or it's hard to show you something. So I would say look on how to build a solar heater from cans.
Well, the link's in the chat, isn't it? So
yeah, the link that you sent me, Lizzie, I whacked it into the chat.
Yeah, that's just one of the links. There's loads on them in there to do that with. Totally recommend it. It will cut a lot of your heating down. You can even stand them in your window, like in the bathroom, and have the big fan, so it warms your bathroom up at all times.
That's good.
Yeah,
it's up to you.
Central heating's a sore point at the moment, isn't it, Layla?
Huh?
I said central heating's a sore point at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was sat in the window, right, on the settee, and now it's about, I don't know, 9 o'clock at night or something. The window's open, so she got cold. So she put the heating on full.
I didn't know there was.
This is like 3 nights ago.
4.
No, Layla, you get out of the window, you close it, and you put a cardi on.
No.
Yeah.
It was open.
I think the whole of Coventry heard me shouting at her.
I bet.
Yeah.
I would have done the same.
I'm a fat bloke anyway, so I'm I wear a coat of fat, so I'm hot anyway. Do you know what I mean? And
Stop.
it's sticking that
If
on.
you lost some of that pudding, you'd be able to chase her and she wouldn't get away from you then. But you know she's safe while you got your pudding on.
Okay.
Nana's allowed to say that.
It's when I look at her and go, "Give me your phone." That's
No.
it. We had the internet swapped over from Virgin to Sky today, so Tara didn't give her the password, and she told her that the internet had been cut off. When I walked in, she was crying. We got no internet. I can't do this. Can't do that. Can't talk to my mate. What we're going to do? I was like, well, what I did when I was a kid.
The Sky internet better.
I was only crying about my homework.
I've only used it for this live so far.
You did freeze once.
That's because I knocked the cable out though.
You're a spanner then, aren't you?
Pretty much. I don't know. Apparently, Tara says it's cheaper because Virgin was ripping us off for something, or I don't know. I just agreed.
No, with Virgin, you have to threaten them that you're leaving.
Yeah.
And then reduce the price.
I think she did.
What, they didn't reduce it? Well, that's a piss take then, isn't it?
If you threaten them that you're going to leave and make a kick up about it, they do reduce it.
Tara swapped it, so she's happy. She's happy. Gives her something to do.
Yeah. Well,
she ain't got
she doesn't have enough to do anyway. I suppose now Noah's at school as well, so got that bit of time.
So here, guys. Here's Malva Snake. Yeah, I think he's the male. Yeah, he's his name's Casper. Yeah, he's a boy. He's a boy pied. He's a pied.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's a pied gene. Yeah. It's all that one. Yeah. Pied boy. Obviously, pied boy. Yeah. Yeah.
You have to lift it and then push it in.
I know, but I can't lift it.
No.
I can't lift it.
You just broke the fridge.
No, I didn't.
Lift that bit. That shower.
I would, but I can't lift it.
Oh, God.
By the way, guys, you know those macrame or macrame hanging baskets for your plants?
Yes.
If anybody wants them, I make them.
Ooh.
Yeah, me and plants don't work. Not very good friends. They die.
That's probably because you're being too nice to them.
Look at that, no. Well, I got 18 cats. My cats would think it's bleeding something to chew on.
In my downstairs toilet, there is a spider plant that Scott will confirm. It is like the biggest triffid in the world.
Oh yeah,
If
they
I
grow
give it some water
forever.
once a month, I would be lucky.
Do
Sometimes
you know
I
what?
don't even water it for a couple of months.
Do you know what plants grow amazing in spiders? Ivy.
That bloody stuff never stops growing, that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And it looks wicked.
No, you're not having the wire. You can clear off. Takira, you're a good girl.
Me, myself, I just prefer vegetables.
Good girl.
I've got it in.
So,
to...
does anyone have any questions for me? Any questions in the comments? Do you want to ask me any questions?
I've got Ivy in 16 enclosures now, and they're doing great. Oh, they're nice.
They're the spinnerways.
They're
A
nice.
pair of those.
I still want milk frogs, I do.
Oh God, no! But I keep showing me pictures of different frogs. He really, 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 really wants frogs, but he can barely look after himself.
These are like little tiny thumbnails. In fact, thumbnails bigger than they
Good
are.
night, Luke Payne. Good night, man.
They
Yeah,
are
Luke Payne's heading off.
known as the phantasm.
Oh.
Phantasm dart frogs. Now,
Oh,
as
cool.
you see there, between the stripes, as it gets more mature, will go a real deep burgundy red.
Nice.
Oh.
We have 6 of those.
Cool.
At the moment, but they are a very small frog. And then we have what a certain wife wants to be.
Bumblebees.
Oh, cool.
I might just have to set an Exo Terror up for him. We've got one spare Exo.
Did you ever get that one fixed?
No, but I've got the bits for it from another one, so I've just got to swap him over.
Up. Don't look at me.
And I'll sort that. But I've got an empty Exo, which I want to do something with. But what I want to do is move something that hasn't got a background into it, but it's going to be in a video, so you'll see in that video.
That's the Phantasm in its full adult colours.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that looks pretty awesome, that.
Still leaves me with an empty Exo Terror.
Oh God, now he's getting ideas.
So no, the frog idea has been going for a long time. That's Lizzie.
Yeah, I know, but
a long time.
Yeah, it's just.
But are you deciding on what? though? Is that the thing that you're having the problems with?
I got caught up with all these specialist plants that they say and all this and t'other, but truth be known, you don't need them. You just need that substrate to be
bioactive. Give you an
more than
idea of how small the phantasms are.
Oh,
see, my eyes. Crap. Oh God, they are weeny. Oh.
Unlike a lot of dart frogs, besides the bumblebees, these phantasms, you can keep them in large groups.
Oh, good.
Well, with most dart frogs, it is one male, one female.
Oh, fair enough.
Right, but well, one of like the goldies, the bumblebees, the phantasms, you can keep them as a large group, and it's amazing. Just you stop doing what you're doing and just sit there and watch them, especially when they're leaping far across the tank from one plant leaf to another. As long as you've got plants in there, they're happy.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, sorry. Stop you there, just quick. I've just realised that Scott's wearing the Will Smith vs Chris Rock, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I saw your T-shirt. Yeah, Chris Rock was when slap after slap after. Yeah. When I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. That brought a big shock to everybody. That did.
If somebody said that about my missus, Erin, they wouldn't be getting a slap on telly. They'd be getting knocked the fuck out, and I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, because he was being a bit disrespectful. Chris Rock was being a bit disrespectful to Will Smith's wife. It wasn't.
Yeah, but they were laughing. He was laughing though. So
YouTubers or public profile or not, when it comes to family, fuck all that.
That's right, though. That is true. Now that is true. Yeah.
I think Chris Rock got away with it, but then Will Smith, it was kind of half-hearted off Will Smith. So, I don't know.
If it had been me, I'd have knocked the fucker out for saying it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't she sleeping around though as well?
Yeah, but that's an agreed relationship thing that they've got, isn't it?
I know, it's bloody weird though.
Yeah, that's their choice.
What we know.
They like to call themselves swingers or whatever.
I've got friends
You don't
swingers,
take the piss of somebody on stage without their prior permission.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what happened. Because like with Chris Rock, it was kind of like he was asking for it. It was like he was asking for it.
Well, he just saw an opportunity to take the piss out of somebody, and he did, and that's it.
That's right, though.
So, and yes, everybody takes the piss out of each other if you know them and you know that you're okay to do it, but you don't take the piss out of them in front of everybody else to take the piss out of them.
I look at it this way. I put myself out on social media and YouTube, so it kind of, you almost sign you also almost agree to an unwritten rule, which is, if you're putting yourself out there, people are allowed to take the piss, which is fine. But for them to take the piss out of the family is like, that's not fine.
I think it was something to do with obviously like Will Smith's wife having like a lot of problems, and Chris Rock brought that up. He brought something up about his wife and said that,
she had a couple of affairs.
If I want to call myself a raspberry ripple, that's my choice. But if somebody else that I don't know wants to call me that, just because they see that I've got walking sticks, right, or some sort of aid to help me because I'm disabled in any way, that is wrong. Yeah? But if I say like Scott, oh, come on, I'm a raspberry ripple, and he has that general joke with me on one-to-one, that's fine. Yeah? But if anybody that I don't know personally and haven't given the okay to joke with me about that is wrong.
That takes the absolute piss. That you don't do stuff like that. You don't pull people down.
It's probably a good idea not to take the piss out of Lizzie in real life because her friends are quite scary.
And then there was that other time. No. I mean, so whilst that argument was going on,
I've got my own gun.
Will Smith said to. Yeah.
They all ride
Will
motorbikes.
Smith said to Chris Rock. Yeah. Keep my wife's name out your effing mouth. You know when he said that? When he said that.
That was brilliant. That was literally what.
And if not, I'll set the dog on you to lick you to death.
Get washed.
I have 3 dogs now. I used to have 4. One passed away
nice,
during the pandemic, but she was 25. So.
Although, Mark, I am going to have to close the stream in a minute because I have got to get up a bit earlier tomorrow.
Is it past your bedtime now?
Some work then, Scott.
I've got a few bits to do before I go to bed. After a stream, I like to chill out for half an hour because I'm still all hyped up. Then I've got to do a couple of bits before I go to bed. Then I've got to get up early in the morning, go pick up the parts that I need from Cov Depot, go meet another engineer on site, repair what we need to there, and then we're going off to the railway station to work on a couple of the trains again.
Which station you going to?
I'd rather not say on a live because they're a bit...
Yeah, you get weird people.
They're private.
Yeah.
They are private. I have to be very careful what pictures I put on LinkedIn with it. Stuff like that. I can't put their name anywhere, that type of stuff.
Yeah, some frown on it, don't they? Because I know a few people that I've been told got fired just for having photographs taken.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's wrong, so you can get into a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
So you're staying within the Midlands, though?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Staying within the Midlands. But it's... I love working on the trains. Normally what happens is you're a solo engineer and you're out there by yourself all day repairing God knows what here, there and everywhere, which is great. But, you know, it's nice to have like somebody that works for the same company with you sometimes. And when I'm in the trains, there's like 2 to 3 of us and the day just goes. And, you know, we do overtime and it's like still like we've only been there for a few hours. We have such a laugh. The only problem is we've got a frying pan and an electric pan on site, so we cook bacon and batches or sausage and egg every day, and wonder why I can't lose weight. What's that?
And there's another thing. Chris Rock's the one who made the zebra talk of Madagascar, isn't he? He's the one who made the zebra talk of Madagascar. Easy, ain't it?
Whether it's a soft cob,
yeah,
which is a bat,
yeah,
or a crusty one, which is a cob.
These are baps.
Oh God, here we go.
Boobs.
No, they're baps. A batch is a small bread roll thing. It looks round, and you put bacon in it. That's a batch.
No, that's not a batch. That's a bat.
Yes, this is why Coventry doesn't get on with Leicester because they can't talk properly. It's a batch.
God, everybody has that controversy. What's a batch or a balm or a flipping roll?
There's a batch bar in Coventry, and it says Coventry Cobs. And they get so much shit for it, but it attracts people in because of that banter, you know. Yeah. See, Anton says it's a fucking roll from he's up in Scotland.
No, a roll is a long one.
Lee says it's a bread. I've never heard of a batch having like jam and cream in it, so it can't be a cake.
No, it can't be a cake. No.
But you want to introduce them to a Scotty cake.
Yeah.
Which is a batch which is like the size of a dinner plate.
Oh yeah.
Bloody hell. That's huge.
It will take quite happily 5 or 6 bacon, 4 sausages, egg, 2 eggs, mushrooms, beans, tomatoes. It will take all that quite happily.
Bloody hell.
Right. And you'll get a stotty anywhere in Newcastle.
That's what Mark's just said. He said, don't have them down south here. But when I worked in Newcastle, they had stotties, ham, and peas pudding. Yum. And what's for main course? Says Tarantula Rookie. This Tarantula Rookie, this is not helping me. Tarantula Rookie's got a wicked body. I want to lose weight, but I love food. That's my problem. I need a diet where I can eat as much of it as I want to and still lose weight.
Right, but if you went on to Slimming World, right, they tell you that you can eat bacon, egg, sausages, beans, tomatoes for breakfast, dinner, and tea.
Ooh, hello.
As long as you grill it or do it in an air fryer rather than a frying pan.
How do you grill an egg?
You can. You put it on your toast or on the top of, and you just grill it over. But saying that, if you just slightly spray the bottom of your frying pan Yeah.
Is
Put
that
your
one
egg
cow
in it.
stuff? I've seen that.
You don't need that. Just ordinary oil. That one cow stuff is just oil with water in it. Right. You then take a piece of kitchen towel, wet it, screw it up and put it into the corner and put a lid on, and your fried egg will come out perfect. You just lift the lid up and see, is it done enough for me? If not, a bit longer.
Tarantula Rookie, mate, I'll message you. I'll run a group with 24,000 members. Won't mention it here, but we can talk. Glad to help if you really want to drop some mass. Yes, dude, definitely. I have been like 14 stone, ripped pure muscle, but that was just down to steroids. And I used to train 6 days a week. That was 10 years ago. But now I'm 43. I don't think the body can be put through all that.
You're still a spring chicken.
I wouldn't put Tara through it. I would not put Tara through me on steroids.
You don't need steroids.
No, of course not.
Let me get a small brain.
But back then, because of the size I wanted it to be, it was the only way. I started training when I was anorexic, so I was 8 stone wet through. And I got to a point where I think I got to 9 stone and I hit a plateau. And then stupidly, I went into a spit and sawdust gym, skinniest guy in there. And then obviously, hit the steads. But the thing with steroids is everybody bangs on about cocaine and heroin and stuff like that. And nobody talks about steroids and how dangerous they are and how addictive they can be.
Well, look at Chris Benoit.
But then when you end up with asthma and you have asthma attacks, the doctors load you up with steroids. Take 12 a day, 13 a day.
There is a
Chris
steroid.
Benoit, he was on steroids and he absolutely went mental and he killed them and himself. That was the abuse, the bad side, because obviously you can get bad tempers through it.
I had some bad temper issues, yeah, but I don't know how, but I managed to control those. I was doing mixed martial arts at the time, but my problem was women. And if you put steroids into my body, mate, I literally, every woman I spoke to, it was like trying to pull them. Every single woman. And I'd say good 80% I did. I'm not proud of it, but it's what it was at the time, innit? Because testosterone in a male's body, that's what gears you up, But if you increase it a lot, then obviously all its traits you carry a lot more. But
that's why there's testosterone in one room.
It doesn't shrink your manhood. Your manhood's actually a muscle. So if you more than use it when you're taking steroids, then happy days. What it does shrink is your testicles. Your testicles go down the size of walnuts. But then what you have to do is come off the steroids and then they go massive.
Well, as long as they don't dangle to your knees afterwards.
No. Well, you can see it. You can see it if you have a look at the bodybuilding championships, right, and all the rest of it. When they've got their pants on, you'll see the bit in the middle, and then you'll see these two little tiny dots, and that's what. So, but the thing with steroids is they're a very unusual breed, because if you use them in very light doses, they can have. I'm not advising anybody to do this, obviously, but I've read that they can be more positive on the body. But the problem is, if once you start them, you want more and more and more, and it gives you that attitude of, yeah, fuck it, and you like it all the time. There's one guy that I know that took very little and didn't do it very often, and he always looked good, and he never lost a plot or anything like that, and he was all right. But then I know people that were using growth hormones that had to have bits of bowel removed, and one of my good friends passed away from multi-organ failure at a really young age. And he was twice the size of me.
Yeah, but you have to remember, you can put two people on the same dosage doing the same thing and get two different results.
Pretty much. Anton says he was looking at Tren. Tren is the reason I stopped steroids, because I took Tren for the first time, and my aggression went to a place that I really didn't want it. And I knew that if I carried on that course, something bad, really bad, was going to happen. And I stopped everything instantly. And I shook for about 2 weeks. I had pains and aches all over my body for 2 weeks while it was all coming out of my body. It was fucking horrible.
You look, it was only 2 weeks.
Bloody hell, Rookie.
It can be a lot longer.
I had pains in my hips where your glands are for about 2 weeks after. I had to go down to the doctors and got diagnosed with IBS from it. It also helped my anxiety to get worse, especially when coming off it. But every day in school day, says Lee.
As I say, Scott, like you've been there, done that, got loads of trophies to show that I've done it, as well as mental illness to go with it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, kids, don't do what we do. Or don't.
I would advise anybody, wherever possible, don't do it. Stay clear and have a better life and a healthier life in the end. I mean, like me now, I'm like you. I've done any kind of drug you like. I've even taken whole grams of heroin intravenously.
Bloody hell.
And then got on a motorbike to ride home.
Jesus.
All right. Because I had certain things from my childhood that was going through my head and I wanted to shut them out. As well as things that was happening around me at the time. So I was indulging in the different things. And now, at the grand old age of 65 and a bit, my body is suffering from all the different things that I put into it to try and get out of a situation then. Now, if I could have done it without, or knew how to then, or got the help then, maybe I would have had a better outcome now. But at the time, the drugs and the things that I was doing was getting me away from there and blocking it out at the same time.
I was talking to a lad today who will definitely remain anonymous, a young lad, he's only 18. And he was saying about ketamine, he loves ketamine and all this and over, and, you know, going to parties, ketamine's amazing. And I said to him, I said, look, if you're going to do drugs, take a pill at a party. I went, do you know the dangers of ketamine? And he was like, there ain't any. I was like, look, sit down, let me talk to you.
Good night, Anton.
So hopefully now.
Anton's going off.
No, Anton.
There's a 14-year-old just down the road from me that's doing ketamine and will not listen to me at all about the wrongs for it.
I've got one of my friends used to do a lot of ketamine. He can't go no more than 30 minutes without having to go for a piss. And that's all the way through the night and the day. Because of the damage it's done to his bladder, yeah. But yeah, crazy, crazy days. I think we're going to end the stream. Phil, that video sent over. It looks like it's all sent over perfect. If there's any issues with it, I'll let you know straight away. Thank you so much for sending it over as well. Really appreciate it. Because we did have quite an in-depth conversation across Facebook as well. Really looking forward to those inverts and getting them on. Apparently, though, Phil, they've been kept together, so I'm kind of hoping the female might be laying already, but we'll have to see. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you've been here from the start, major thank you. It's somewhere between now and Coventry show. We're gonna smash that. Again, if you want to join that one chip challenge, have a look at the risks. Make sure your body's capable of those risks. Make sure you're over 18 and all the rest of it, and then come join. But yeah, that should be
and also one more thing, quick guys. Just one more question, quick. Yeah. Also, guys, like I said, make sure to check out my channel out as well. And like I said, it would be good to be a bit supportive of my channel. Give me a bit more subscribers, you know. pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
No, yeah. So if you're not subscribed to Aaron autism, please make sure you do. Go like a couple of vids. Go comment on a couple of his videos as well. That would be absolutely brilliant. But thank you to everybody that's come on the stream and everybody in the comments and all the rest of it. We shall see you again next week, Tuesday. Phil looks like he's got a video dropping tomorrow night. So make sure you check that out. My next one's this Thursday. I'll let you guys know. We've bought a few bits off Bethany, so they have arrived. And you guys probably don't see it very often because you won't. But I do chat to Beth, and I do think a lot of her. And I'm pretty gutted. She's disappeared a little bit from YouTube and what have you. But I have spoke to her, and I completely back her reasons. But I think her reasons it's nothing nasty or dodgy or anything like that. But it's her reasons are down to her to tell you guys, But I'll ask her if I can mention it in the video and see what she says.
Okay.
I was listening to a podcast at work the other day. Got me through Friday, that is. I have said to Bethany she's more than welcome back on one of the lives, with or without spiders, makes no odds. But yeah, I think it's a great shame that she's disappeared. But I think it's positive for her. I think she's done the right thing.
It is.
She'll be back sooner or later. When
I
she's ready.
I reckon give her a year or two and she'll probably be back. Yeah, so don't unsubscribe because she's keeping her channel up for now. So I'll just have to say she will be around at some of the shows as well. So she's not disappearing completely. She has got some breeding projects that she's going to be doing as well. She's just not going to be active on social media, is she?
Well, I'm pretty much the same because I think people don't want to see it. But you keep telling me different, and I'll listen. Maybe
it doesn't
matter.
Look
at this cat! Look what it's doing.
If I went down to 10 subscribers tomorrow, but those 10 subscribers watched the videos, I'd still carry on doing videos. Subscribers and views, it's just numbers. That's all it is. Just figures. It don't mean much.
Anyway, on that note, you said we're going to say goodbye.
It's the people that comment, like, and share. They're the ones. Night, Aaron.
Good night, guys. Good night. Good night.
Thank you for joining me, Aaron.
Yeah. And everybody. Good night, everybody. Good night. I'm going to bed now.
Michael. Night, everybody.
Night,
Take
everybody.
care.
And everybody.
Take care, everybody.
Night.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.